Hello, guys, and welcome to. I'm gonna say it. Our very last episode of Collector's Night, and it's Friday, and yes, it's just me. It's just me today. It's been a while since I've done a show by myself, so I think this is gonna be kind of fun because I'm gonna have more time for you guys. I'm gonna read every comment, and I might invite you guys as well to join the show because we have a few topics that I want to talk about. Of course, we're going to talk about Mace Windu. It's been a big news today. But also, I want to talk about the InArt Joker. My friend Joao did an amazing review. By the way, if you haven't seen it yet, check him out. And yeah, let's see how that goes. It's Friday night. 2022 is almost over. I can't believe it's been already, man, a year already. Like 2022 is almost gone. Can you believe it? Damn, it's going to be crazy. But obviously, before I start my show, I want to say hi to you guys because without you guys, I will not be here. So I'm going to start with Luz Livitz in the house. What's up, my friend? What's up? Oh, happy year, happy early new year, and thanks for all the awesome content this past year. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. It's been a very difficult year I mean, it's been a good year personally, professionally. It's been very, very good. I can't complain at all, but it's been very crazy as well. So I felt like I've been lagging a little bit, like providing stuff that I was, providing more often, like shows and all that. But it's just tough sometimes. But that's why I'm here. But yeah, tonight is the last show, the very last episode of this show, and I'm gonna explain why. So stay tuned for that. Punisher XS in the house. Hi, looking forward to some more plastic crack addiction. Yeah, don't we all, my friend? Old Toys, member of the channel. What's up, my friend? Good evening, fellow collectors. Barrett in the house. Gotta get a fix. Paul Morales in the house. What's up, my friend? Welcome in. Thank you so much for stopping by. We have some guy in the house. Fellow collectors, happy New Year's to all. We have the collector number one. Hope everyone's doing great. What's up, my friend? Thank you so much for stopping by. We have Leighton Richards in the house. What's up, all? Tuli, how you doing, my friend? What go down, party people? I know tomorrow, man. I have a lot of drinks waiting for me for sure. 1-6 shape in the house. Almost missed it. Come on, man. You're early. You're early. Well, Barrett, Chris Santos in the house. Hello, Dante and fellow collectors. Hope everyone had a great Christmas and happy holidays. Thank you so much, sir. We have my Nightbot, which is working, and I don't have to pay him. It's just automatic. Louis Levitz. We have DT Arman in the house. What's up, my friend? Tuli, smash the like button. Yes, smash the like button. Double Snake 007. I like the intro instrumental. Yeah, I know, right? It's kind of relaxing. I was looking at like this. It was actually pretty good. We have, let me see what else we have here. Okay, AJ. Hello, friends. Hope everyone is doing well. Max, this beat is tasty. I know, right? It's kind of like mesmerizing. You kind of listen to it and you're like, what? And you see the moon coming. I thought the moon is gonna actually do a close up, but it was like pretty good. I like it. Punisher XS says, "Let's hope the new year brings us some more great figures." It's gonna bring a lot of things. It's gonna be a new 2023. The market is changing. You guys know that. A lot of things are gonna be different next year. A lot of things are gonna be different next year, and hopefully you're ready for that because you're gonna need it. You're gonna need to save a lot of money. A lot of things coming. Talia Mayers. Oh, Mayers. Sorry. Hello, everyone out there. How you doing? Thank you so much for stopping by. Some guy says, "Feliz Año Nuevo, mi hermano." Thanks, and to you, my friend. Eric Hink in the house. What's up, everyone? Hot Toys hit. Yeah, I know. Hot Toys has been like, it's not a coincidence. It is not a coincidence. So, Inner dropped the Joker, right? It was released, shipping now, and they said, you know what? I'm not gonna just be sitting watching. So let me drop the heat. So they did Mace Windu, the Super Battle Droid. They actually did Mandalorian with the Din Djarin sculpt. They did Quell with the Blurk. They just pretty much say, listen, here we go. And expect more because I think this is not coincidence. I think we're gonna see more things coming from Hot Toys. Rodrod says, "Hello everyone, Happy New Year. What's up, Miss Popsick, member of the channel? How you doing, my friend? Celebrating 19 months of membership, dude. This guy is a legend right there. Very loyal member, very loyal friend. So for you, my friend, I'm gonna drop this.
like a panther. Yes, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop, go, stop. Like a panther, like a panther, like a panther, like a panther.
How did my father die? Thank you, Spastic, for being here tonight. Luis Marine, hello to all. How you doing? We have James C, another member of the channel. What's up, my friend? It's been a while, James. Thank you for stopping by, my friend. AJ says 2022 honestly was horrible outside the collecting world for me. Hope all 2023 is better for not just me but everyone. 2022 has been the year of changes. That's the way I see it. Is the market has been up and down. We have a lot of issues happening in Hong Kong with shipping, with delays, with pricing, with value overall. The collecting has become something that a lot of people are leaving now. I notice a lot of collectors are actually leaving the hobby. Either they're moving for something else or just decided to, what, this is not for me. I'm done. This is just too crazy for me. But even for myself, I mean, this year has been a very good year personally, and my career has been amazing. I can't complain at all. It's been one of the best years of my life. But on the other side, my hobby, YouTube and hot toys and all that, it's been very crazy. Like, I wanted to get into statues, but not leaving hot toys because I like hot toys and collecting 1/6 scale figures, and that's not gonna change. But at the same time, I'm thinking about shit. The value is kind of getting nuts right now. I mean, look at the prices. Everything is super cheap. Even if you want to sell your collection because of any reason, you still can't sell it. It's difficult, right? But hey, this is something that it's gonna happen. It's kind of like the circle of life, right? So everything happened in a circle. So right now we are pretty much at the round of the circle. Next year, what we're gonna be seeing is more items being waitlisted, more stores like Sideshow, Comic Concepts, or any other retailers, not getting a lot of whatchamacallit, quantity in terms of orders, right? Because they don't want to get, they don't want to sit on dead stock. They don't want to have these massive figures waiting and collecting dust. They want to sell everything, right? So this is what's been happening. Now, what's going to happen with the Hong Kong resellers? That's the question. Because if Sideshow don't have it, right, because it's gone with the wind. So what does that mean? When those are released in Hong Kong, does that mean that they're going to have the stock available, or they're not? So that's another thing, right? But let me address this super chat real quick before we go with the first topic. Jim C with the $10 super chat. Thank you so much, my friend. Happy New Year's, my friend. Looking forward to a new year of collecting. 2023 has to be the best year. It's a lot of things happening next year in terms of figures. For me, I'm waiting for a bunch of statues that I ordered, and I don't know where I'm gonna put them. I mean, look at my space. This is it. That's all I have. So wish me luck, please. But thank you so much, my friend. And look who we have here. Big Breda in the house. Next time, call me in advance. Now, now do Isola. You're crushing. Thank you so much. Well, listen, I was thinking. I mean, I don't know. I was very busy today. Is the year end, and I was very busy at work. And I was thinking, should I do something? When I saw Mace Windu early in the morning, I was thinking, man, I'm gonna do a preview. But then I said, you know what? I'm not gonna have the time to do it because I was gonna really rushing. So I said, you know what? I might do a stream tonight, but let me collect the power first. Let me collect the energy first. And after work, I finish. I asked Joao if he can join. Maybe he will join, maybe not. I didn't invite many people because it's last minute and it's not fair to them either to kind of like tell them, hey, you want to join? You want to join? So I kind of respect people's time as well. So I just kind of say, you know what? Let me just go solo. It's been a while. This is how I started, really. If you think about it, this is how I started. Wow, I can't believe it. But thank you so much, Joao, for being here. Amazing friend. I'm gonna display or show your review of the InArt Joker. So don't bitch about it, please. Thank you. All right, so let's start with the first topic of the day, and I'm prepared. Believe it or not, I'm prepared. All right, so we're gonna talk about the Super Battle Droid. So I'm gonna put this on the screen, and we're gonna talk about this thing before we go to Mace, because I have my thoughts about Mace, and you may want to hear what I'm gonna say. But anyway, so going to Super Battle Droid here. What do you guys think about this thing? I don't know. I mean, it looks amazing. It looks freaking amazing. That's for sure. But um, I don't know. Maybe I mean just me personally. If you ask me, okay, Mace is awesome, obviously, Mace Windu. But then maybe I would have wanted to see a 2.0 Count Dooku, believe it or not. A Count Dooku 2.0 just to make it happen with some, with the speeder bike maybe or something. I don't know. Um, this one looks really good. That's for sure. I don't know if this is diecast or plastic. I don't know. I haven't seen these pictures. Like I'm just kind of like saw a few of them, but Super Battle Droid. You can see a lot of weathering on this figure. I have a feeling that balance could be a problem. I mean, this is the only pose you can do that, right? I mean, what else can you do with this thing? You're not gonna do a Spider-Man pose with this Battle Droid, right? But what do you guys think? Tell me in the comments so I can read you. But yeah, no, I think this one looks pretty good. Um, Obviously, if you were able to get your battle droids, you're lucky. I was able to secure one. I'm definitely gonna get this one for review. I'm not sure if I'm gonna keep it. I'm trying to stay away from prequels, to be honest with you. But all those I'm gonna come to here. I'm gonna do the reviews for this, for Anakin, Padme, all of them. So, but I don't know if I'm gonna keep them because, again, my space is very limited. I'm trying to concentrate on specific figures from the trilogy, original trilogy. But obviously, this one is the 20th anniversary, so the packaging is really nice. Something that I like about this special edition of 20th anniversaries or any anniversary edition is the box. It looks very nice. Even if you don't like to display your figures, you can just leave it in the box, man, and just put it there. It will look good. It will look good. Don't tell me that this is everything this video comes with. Is that it? I mean, the reused base and that little thing over there, which I don't know what that is. Yeah, looks like that's it. Oh, okay. So you can remove one arm. Oh, I see. I see what they're doing, or maybe not. Yeah, yeah, they can remove the arm. It's pretty cool. So it looks like a light up feature here. Is that a light up feature? I don't know. I don't know, but this is plastic, right? I don't think this is diecast. Yeah, it doesn't say that this is diecast, but I mean, paint application is really nice. You can see the weathering and everything. So that's pretty cool. I mean, you have some articulation here on the fingers or whatever that is. You can see this metal piece. Well, it looks like metal, but I don't know. You know what? I have a feeling that this has to have some diecast pieces. It kind of reminds me IG-11. That some of the I think the legs are diecast. So maybe this one could be like that, right? I mean, few pieces, not everything, obviously. Yeah, look at the joints on the legs. They're very like tiny. You know, I mean, again, this is the only pose you can do with this thing, anyways. This is a contender for army building, right? You can get multiples. Like you have 4 right now. I mean, you could get more if you want. If you have space, I mean, you can do a nice scene, especially with the battle droids. With Mace Windu, Padme, Anakin, and R2D2, C3PO. I mean, that would be a really good display option. But this one, I think nobody was surprised, right? This was teased, I think, a couple years ago, and because of the 20th anniversary, of course, they needed to drop it. If they did the battle droids, they have to announce it. I mean, it had to happen, right? But they took so long to do this, right? When did they announce the first wave? It was a while ago. It was a while ago. I think it was the summer, maybe like 6 months ago, 5 months ago. I don't remember, but it's been a long, long while. And of course, the year has 12 months, and they needed to wait for almost the last day of the year to make it to the 20th anniversary edition. So that was kind of smart. But now this piece here, you can remove the arm, but it has the like a broken piece, right? Like some battle damage effect, I guess. Oh, so that's the circle thingy thing. Oh, okay, that's what that is. Okay, so base, and that's it. That's all this figure comes with. Now, how much is this thing, anyways? Let me see. Let me see Josh. Let me see Josh from Comic Concepts. How much he has this for? Let's see. And let me know in the comments if you're gonna get that one. Oh, this Superman looks freaking good too. He looks old, right? He looks old. Let's see. Let's see. Well, I think he has it on all the Mace he has, but he doesn't have the Super Battle Droid. All right, let me see Sideshow. I'm gonna put it already. Let's see. Hatoys. Let's see the Hatoys. Yeah, it looks like they didn't put it yet. No, right? They only put Mace Windu, so I don't know how much that's gonna be. That's kind of weird. Let's see. Super Battle Droid. Oh yeah, here coming soon, but I don't think it's a price yet. Yeah, I don't think we have a price for this thing yet. No, not yet. Okay, so probably it's coming soon. I don't know how much this is gonna be. My guess, man, I don't know. 255, 265, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let me read the comments. Let me read the comments and see what you guys have to say about this thing. Where should I start? Okay, hold on. Let me see here. Okay, so I read that one. Okay, Lane Kramer in the house. What's up, Lane? Hey, Dante, did you see the regular Patterson Batman is blue screen on Sideshow? I didn't see it, but I ordered it already. I ordered the deluxe one that comes with everything. I didn't get the InArt one, but after looking at the Joker, man, I'm considering getting it. Just because I want to compare it. But that's the thing, like, I don't want to keep two of the same figures. So I don't know. I don't know. That's a tough one. Show my first channel, strike your channel. Shut up. I asked for permission live, my friend. Whether you want or not, sorry. It's more promotion for you. Don't complain. 1/6 shape is whatever. Okay, the record says, hey, I just canceled my One Division Scarlet Witch. The third delay is strike 3. Yeah, I know. But this is the thing, like, they delay so many figures because they're trying to get all the things first. It's common sense, right? But I get you, right? When you pay for something, especially if you do payment plans, right? Or you pay up front or whatever, and you expect the figure to be released within the time that they tell you and you don't get it, of course you're gonna get pissed. I get that. I get that. Or when it's released, if you if you pre-order the figure, like, I don't know, within the first week or so, and then somebody else got it because somebody else pre-ordered it or like a day before you, and you're the last one getting the figure. So it's like they don't have consistency when they do this thing. But yeah, man, I hear you, man. Frizzy Figure says, hey, collecting crew, a lot going on today. Yes, a lot going on today, my friend. CT603 says, I heard you guys have figures for sale. Yeah, I have a few figures for sale, by the way. I'm selling a bunch of Marvel figures, and I know I'm going to lose money. And honestly, at this point, I don't really care. I just need more space. I have the DeLorean coming. I have a lot of figures coming, and I have statues coming. So I need to freaking have space because that's what I don't have right now. Tully says, if it's a Jedi, Sith, creature, alien, or droid, it's a must pick up. Fair enough, my friend. Penny Wonsman said, I already ordered Mace with a thanks coupon. We'll probably get just one Battle Droid. Oh, beautiful. Actually, if you guys want to order Mace Windu on Coming Concepts, you can use my code MOHC for Manufactured Collectibles, and you get 10% off on your first purchase. So you may want to get a bunch of things. And actually, you can also get pre-orders and in-stock stuff for everything, 10%. Ashay says, what's up, everyone? How you doing? I don't know if I'm repeating myself. This thing drives me crazy all the time. Okay, so 1/6 Shape says, Anakin and Windu are great additions no matter the era. I agree with that. And one thing I like about this, even though I said I want to stay away from the prequels, because I sold a bunch of my prequels figures, but if you look at the rows of all the figures that were announced and released so far for the Attack of the Clones, I mean, you have Kanduku, you have Jango Fett, you have the Super Battle Droid, you have Anakin, you have Padme, you have Mace Windu, you have C-3PO, you have R2-D2, you have the Battle Droids. I mean, you will have, well, technically you should consider. No, maybe not, because that was from the episode 1. But you have like 9 already. 9. That's a lot, and it's good. I mean, if you're a fan of the prequels, I mean, that's obviously perfect. Um, Freezy Figures, what's up, fellas? How you doing, sir? All right, let me see what I'm doing here. Oh, here we go. The collector number 1 says the little piece is the damaged arm replacement. Yeah, I saw that. I saw that. Thank you. This, I mean, what else are you gonna come with? You know, this thing is gonna come with. It's just a freaking droid, right? But it looks good. I mean, it looks really nice. The paint application, I think, is very nice. I don't know if it's the picture, the edition, but it looks nice. I think it's gonna be a good. I mean, you can go wrong with a droid. I mean, the likeness is there, right? If you screw the likeness, Hot Toys. I swear to God, I swear to God. Okay, Broderick Arms says Harms. Sorry, how come the Super Battle Droid isn't up for pre-order yet? I don't know. I don't know. It's a good question. I check on Kami Concepts. I check a Sideshow. No sign. No sign there. Penny Westman says, not gonna lie, I'm a little salty that Django released in 2020 during the Attack of the Clone 20th anniversary, but they didn't give me the special box. I know I didn't advertise them. Yes, I guess now they want to make it big, so probably that's the reason why. But that Django Fett, I sold it, but I having second thoughts about that one. Even though I said I'm going to stay away from prequels, and don't just keep an eye on that Django Fett. Just keep an eye on that one. Django released in 2022. I mean, yeah. Oh yeah, 2022. Oh my god. Ash says, Tuli, what's up, bro? How you doing? Let's see. Please, yes, hit the like button, guys. Help me out here, please. All right, so the record says this droid should have come with blaster effects. That's true. Some effects, right? Yeah, I don't think the droid is up yet. Sasha's been slow. No pre-order. What a joke. I know, right? They should be the first ones to do that. Really. AJ says it's not up on Sasha or any US vendor yet, but I'm 100% getting it regardless. Yeah, it's probably gonna be up anytime soon. Yeah, anytime soon. I don't know about the price. How much do you think this thing is gonna cost? I think it's gonna be in the 265 range, maybe 250, 265, maybe. No matter the price is going to be $80 more than it's worth. Yeah, that's true. Tuli says regular droids on roids. 220, 235. I think more than 235. I think maybe 235 is the sweet spot. But how much is a clone trooper, for example? Is that 235? And this is bigger, right? Maybe like same size as the Dark Trooper, maybe? I don't know. I hit the like button, but I feel it's strong word in this case. Please hit the like button. 16shape says, I canceled my Battlezone. I have too many Batman on my shelf, and I fell out in love with his design. I actually, believe it or not, that's a very nice figure, a very nice suit. When I watch Batman for the first time, Patterson, I have my reservations because I'm not a fan of the actor. But then the movie was really good, and I think he did a very good job. One of my favorite Batman movies for sure. Still, the Dark Knight is top for me. CT603 says, Philly, Happy New Year. What's up, my friend? What the hell happened here? Okay, so let's see what else we have here. Barrett says, Patterson Batman was a day one pre-order for me. Yeah, a lot of people got the pre-orders. It's funny that you mentioned pre-orders because a few shows ago, months ago, everyone, including myself, guys, you don't need to pre-order. Guys, don't worry about it. It's gonna be fine. And then, guys, please make sure you pre-order. Please make sure you secure. It's like we're politicians here, right? We change our topics, we change our minds all the freaking time, but we go with the waves, right? It's funny, you shouldn't pre-order. Why do you pre-order now? Shit, you should pre-order now because everything is going well listed. And it's freaking true. It is true. The market. So let me talk about a little bit on the market here. So let me take this guy out because I'm getting tired of staring at this freaking droid. So let's talk about the market. This year has been a crazy year in terms of figures, right? I mean, you see the prices going down to the lowest ever, to the point that Hot Toys is like, shit, my value is going to the freaking trash right now. I mean, you can get figures for 150, 160 bucks. I mean, it is not a secret that this company, TW, pretty much screw the market big time, right? And the funny thing is, and I actually did this earlier today. I was just being noisy. So I went to the website, to the TW website, and I saw a bunch of figures for like 169, 170 bucks, right? And then I just went into the figure and I said, okay, let me see this thing, see how much is shipping. To my surprise, Echo, Black Widow, all the releases that are already here, already released, they're on pre-order over there. So I have my theory about this thing. I can be 100% wrong. This is just my theory. I'm going to share with you guys. It's just more like an intimate show. So I'm going to talk to you. My theory is that this company is going to go bankrupt any freaking time soon. This is my theory. Again, I can be 100% wrong, but this is what I'm sensing right now. They're getting your money. You're pre-ordering these figures for that cheap. Oh shit, it's a deal. Let me put 150. I'm going to get my figure. When they go down, my friend, all your payment plans, all your pre-orders, all everything, it's going to go to the trash. And that's going to be sad, because they not only destroy the market, but they pretty much taking everyone with them. And that's kind of fucked up. My opinion, again, this is just what I'm sensing, right? Am I wrong? Maybe. Am I right? Maybe. I don't know. But it's kind of, this is the thing, right? This sideshow sales, like, 50% buy one, get one 50% off and all that. It was obvious that they had to do that because they're competing against this company that is pretty much trashing the value of a Hot Toys, right? When you buy a Hot Toys right now, you need to think about, I mean, me personally, I think about the value of it as well. Yes, it means a lot. I love the figure, I love the character. Perfect, beautiful. But also, if you're an adult and you collect high-end figures, you also have to keep an eye on the value because you don't want to spend $10,000 today that is going to be $500 value tomorrow. I mean, if you do that, either you're super rich and you don't care about your money, or I don't know. Me personally, if I'm going to put money into something, first I have to like it, and second of all, what's the value is going to be. I'm not saying that it's going to be $1,000 tomorrow because it's not going to happen, but as long as he holds the value and go a bit over, I'm happy with it. But if he goes under to the point that I'm like, shit, this is just a waste of my money, even though I like the figure, but hey, money is money, right? So those are the things that I've been noticing. But going back to TW, all these pre-orders, all these things that are happening with stuff that is already released here, in the stock here, and they don't have it over there, you need to think about it. They are in the place where the figure is made. They are in Hong Kong. They can go literally walk to the store, cross the street, and get a figure and ship it to you. Why they don't have it? Why is on pre-order right now? They're not official distributors, number one. And they're still accepting pre-orders on figures that were released already for a cheaper price, way cheaper than everything. So I don't know. I just have my thoughts, and my feeling is that this company is gonna go down big time. And I'm feel sorry for the collectors because you guys made the collecting community, right? You guys are this is your hard-earned money. Making whatever you make a month, a year, a week, whatever, and you buy your hot this with your sweat, with your hard work, and then when you trust this company and then they go under, they disappear. What are you gonna say? What are you gonna do? You can't do nothing really. You're done. So just gonna think about those things. You can do whatever you want. At the end of the day, is your decision, is your money. I'm just sharing what I think. What I personally I'm saying. And maybe it's not politically correct. I don't really care. I'm just kind of saying what I see. And this could happen with every company, any company, including the U.S. Including in the U.S., you can see a regular retailer, a licensed one, having the same issue. You need to be careful as well. Because this can happen to any company, but more so over there, because at first you're thinking, okay, They're collecting all this money to pay today's stuff, you know. But what happened with the other figures, right? What happened with the people who order those figures? You see horror stories everywhere. Of course, there's a group that are, that they get their figures on time because they're known, because they have a platform that they can talk about the company and things like that. Of course, they're gonna be nice with them. But if you don't have that platform, if you don't have the channel to talk to people, you screwed. You freaking screwed. I saw many horror stories and I feel really sorry, you know. But I mean, you guys know me for a long time. I've been talking about this for a long, long time. Every show we spend a few minutes, sometimes the whole show talking about all these things, all these changes happening in the market for your own benefit, really. Because at the end of the day, I turn off the switch, I continue with my life. But I feel like it is my responsibility, if I have the chance to talk to you guys, to tell you what's happening really. So just be careful with that. Just keep an eye and just question things. I say, why are these guys having all these figures on pre-order that are already released in the US and for a cheaper price? It's a catch, really. Like, oh shit, 150? Hell yeah, boom. 4 months later, sorry, we have to cancel this, and then they go under, you're done. So just be careful. Evangelium, what's up, my friend? Thank you so much for stopping by. Man, I have a lot of comments here. Shit, I don't know how I'm gonna do this. 100 Bucks Inc. If I bought all the hot toys I won from 2023 and 2014, that added up to 10,000. So that was a wake up call. Yeah, you need to start prioritizing. That's another thing, right? I know I'm gonna put collectors in categories, right? So we have collectors that collect what they really want, right? What you really, really, really want. You don't care about anything else but only the figure that you want. If there are 5, you get 1 because that's the one you want for sure. Then we have completionists who gets everything and everything for whatever that is, right? Then we have other collectors that care about the actual value of the figure, right? And then we have collectors that really get everything because they can afford it and there's no problem in terms of value or anything like that. All of them are fine. All of them are perfect. All of them are the is their way of collecting, and that's 100% respectable. We respect that, right? Me, I'm in the other group. I'm in the group of, yes, I like collecting, but also I like to keep an eye on the value. That's me, right? Again, you don't have to agree with me. It's just how I am. And then when you start prioritizing, which is something that I start doing this year, because again, I'm moving into statues as well, and those pieces are freaking expensive. Like those are not like $20. We're talking about like $1,500, $3,000. That's why I pay for my Jungle Hunter Predator, almost 3,000. Well, actually a bit more than $3,000. So it is a lot of money, my friend, a lot of money. So yes, prioritizing is very, very important. So Ashay says, "Where's my Lucky? This is bullshit." I was thinking to get that Lucky, but then I'm like, you know what? It's not. I can probably get it from Sideshow 50% off at one point, so I'm gonna wait. So Thalia says, "Order Endgame Lucky, get another delay email again." I know this is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. You would have thought that these guys were gonna get this figure super quick because it is Lucky, right? It is like an old figure. I mean, you should get a bunch of those, but I guess not. So Barrett says the InArt Joker rooted hair looks good, but the sculpted look rough to me. Don't say that, man, because I got the sculpted one. Can't wait for that one. 265 for Battle Droids. That's about right. That's about right. All right, so let's jump a little bit here. 808 Michigan Jedi, what's up, my friend? Aloha to everyone. Late to stream, man. You never late, my friend. It's always nice to see you guys here. Okay, 1/6 shape. I still like the movie, but gotta leave room for the Keaton 2.0 Old Man Keaton. Dude, I'm telling you, that's the one I'm waiting for. The 1989 Batman from Hot Toys. That's the one I'm waiting. And it's probably gonna be at the X. It's probably gonna come with some nice accessories, especially that sick diorama. Can't wait. Can't wait. Freeze's figure says, "Yeah, I agree. Market fluctuates. It's okay to change your mind. We're all human." Of course. Hey, listen, if you never change your mind on anything, You're not human, really. We all change our mind. We all change, uh, priorities. We all do that. We're human beings, right? Especially when you make money, when you work hard for your things. I mean, you don't want to just kind of drop your money, to the trash, right? You need to be careful what you get. So it is okay to change your mind at any time. Evangelium says, I pre-order Maze so fast. Oh my god, I hope it comes earlier than expected. Well, it all depends. It all depends because if my theory again, I have another theory. So Ina dropped the Joker, right? Released in the time frame that they actually said, and everyone was freaking out because they're like, "Shit, it's already December. Where's this figure? Where is it? Where is it?" It was released. It was released, and I'm impressed. Really, I'm impressed. And I saw. Usually, I don't watch reviews because if I'm gonna get the figure, what's the point of me watching reviews? But I mean, it's Joao. So Joao did a review of the InArt Joker, and let me tell you, that figure looks freaking amazing. Freaking amazing. I didn't expect InArt to do this figure exactly as a prototype because really it is exactly as a prototype. So shout out to them for real, for sure. They did a good job on that one. All right, guys. I know you have a lot of comments, so thank you so much for that. So we're gonna jump to the next one, and of course, I have to talk about this motherfucker. I have to talk about this Mace Windu. Hot Toys Mace Windu finally announced. Man, this is, I think, we've been talking about this many shows ago. Many people talking about Mace Windu. What's gonna, we're gonna get Mace Windu. We're gonna get Mace Windu. We sound like a broken record, really, until Hot Toys show us the sneak peek of Mace Windu, and of course, everyone was like, "Oh my god, this is amazing! We're gonna get Mace Windu," and we got Mace Windu. But, but I don't know. You guys tell me. You guys tell me. You know, I know, this is a super wanted figure. I know that this is something that everyone in the Star Wars world were like expecting from Hot Toys. But do you really like this thing? I'm gonna leave it right there. I don't want to say that much, but I want you guys to tell me. So we're gonna start with the outfit, the costume here, right? It looks nice, obviously. It's Mace Windu. I'm not gonna say that this doesn't look like Mace Windu because it does look like Mace Windu, but there's something that is off to me in the head sculpt. I don't know what that is, but there's something off on this one. I think the previous what's his name? Samuel Jackson figure they did, Fury, look better than this head sculpt wise. Honestly. Me. This is my personal opinion. Again, if you love this figure, by all means, perfect. This is what I'm seeing, what I think, right? I don't know. I don't know about the head sculpt. I don't know if it's the forehead too big or the mouth or the lips are too. I don't know. I don't know. It doesn't look horrible. Just let me be clear. It doesn't look horrible at all. I mean, it looks nice, but I don't know. There's something off with this. So we have the purple lightsaber, iconic with Mace Windu. You have to have that. The outfit looks immaculate, clean, beautiful, and it comes with this gauntlet here from Clone Wars animated series. Yeah, so they want to make kind of like smart move. That's a smart move. The hell is this? That was a smart move. So you can kind of like get your Clone War stuff and your Attack of the Clone movie. So it's pretty cool. So the packaging is amazing, of course. I mean, kudos to Hot Toys. I think this is just beautiful. Me personally love this. We have the clock, we have the gauntlet. This is a USB powered lightsaber, which I can wait to see it in hand and see how this works. And how long this lasts. I guess that's the more important question, right? I still think Hot Toys should make some changes with the bases because they look freaking boring. I hate these freaking bases. I mean, the same shit all the time. I always complain about the bases. It's funny, right? But hey, InArt is doing magnetic stuff. Why not? Why not? But look, this is wired. I mean, you can see this is a very cool pose. Some angles are better than others. That's the way I see it. This pose is badass. I think for the distance, you know what? I think what they try to do with this one is to go hyper realistic and make it like, I don't know, like the veins and everything super detailed, that at one point it kind of loses up a little bit the likeness, you know? Again, I'm not saying this is horrible, because by all means it's not. If you ask me my score on the head sculpt from 1 to 10, I would probably say this is a solid, I would say a solid 8, 7.58, I will say. Not a 10. Anakin, however, I think that was a solid 9. Padme was a solid 8.59 as well. This one is a bit lower, but hey, it's Mace Windu, right? At this point, I don't give a crap. You can give me like, I don't know. you can make whatever you want. I'll get this one. you know. But let's see. I have a lot of comments, guys. You guys are amazing. Just so you guys know. But I see if I can read all of them. Oh my balls in the house. What's up, my friend? Thank you so much for stopping by. Mojo case has me concerned. And talking about Mojo cases, um, yeah, we'll talk about that later. Amy Michigan says TW will never see one red penny from me. When you see multiple complaints and frustration about what customers have said, that's an immediate warning. True. I mean, complaints have been around all the time. I mean, people talking about this all the time. It's kind of like a horror stories that you read on Facebook or Instagram, but still people buy from them. And again, you cannot put a gun on their heads and say, hey, don't buy from them, right? You just share what your experiences, and then if you see a pattern that something is really going on. um Darren says company called Studio G just informed a bunch of his customers that he's going out of business and he can't return pre-order down payments, and no one is related, but companies can get, of course, yeah, companies can go under for sure. 100%. Any company can go bankrupt overnight. Any company, really. So that's why but also at the same time, there are companies that are more solid than others, right? For example, just to give an example, if you have Sideshow and TW, right, to do payment plans, right? Which one would you prefer to do payment plans? You have a solid company, Sideshow, right? License to get orders from Hot Toys. And on the other side, you have an overseas company with questionable reputation that takes pre-order even though they're not licensed. Then and you'll be surprised. I mean, people jump and it's fine, but it's your money at the end of the day, right? I mean, unless you're rich and you don't care about money, you can do whatever you want. But if you were like us that work hard to get our stuff, you should consider and think about before putting your money into companies like that, especially doing payment plans. Payment plans you can do with companies that you really trust and they've been around for a long, long time, that you can trust for real, like based on experiences, reviews, especially reviews. If those are not there, the reviews are very bad and you see complaints all the time, then you should say, you know what, I'm not gonna put my money into this. You know, just saying. Man, let's see. So Eric says, thinking about selling a bunch of my Hot Toys that did a mass release. Yeah, but you know what? You're gonna end up like me, really, uh, because I have a bunch of figures that I'm trying to sell, and it's taking me a long time. I remember back in the day, I used to put a post on Instagram or Facebook selling this. It was gone in 2 days. Everything gone, really. Now, man, I can post everything for like a week, 2, 3, 4 weeks, and if I sell two, it's a lot. It takes a long time. But if you have Grail figures, like I don't know, Han Solo, Chewie, Leia, Robocops, maybe, or maybe Wolverine, or maybe something older, that's gonna probably sell faster. But also, you need to see the competition, right? Because if you want to sell something and you see the competition that is selling the same thing for like $100 cheaper, you're gonna lose $100 if you're planning to sell it for 100 more. So that's another thing. It's kind of supply and demand. That's how it works, right? So I like to bundle up a little bit. I mean, I have, for example, I'm selling two troopers, the assault trooper and the short trooper, for 20, I think, both shipped. I'm selling my Hulk. I'm selling Hulk from Endgame. I'm selling fuck, I forgot. Um, Venom, Rescue, Iron Patriot, Mark 85 clean version. I'm selling Ahsoka. I'm selling Anakin with the stab. Darth Maul from Clone Wars. Um, I'm selling what's his name? Stan Lee Ragnarok. Um, the Iron Man Illusion. I'm selling the other one, the Zombie Deadpool. Um, Rescue. What else? I said Venom already. Kylo Ren. I have Kylo Ren. I have the Dark Trooper, or the Death Trooper rather, the Chrome one. I'm selling that one too. Asmus Dante. I'm selling that one. So I'm selling a bunch. So if you're looking for any figure, let me know. I'm definitely gonna give you a great deal. Prices are shipped, and I know many people from the chat already bought from me, so they can vouch and see how I ship and treat you guys when I sell you my figures. Pretty much with everything, the plastic and everything. It's like new, really. If you open it and I tell you it's new, you will believe me, because I pretty much put the packaging exactly as how I got it. Okay, Mama Luigi says if anybody's looking at figures as an investor to resell later, you have the entirely wrong mindset. No, of course. I mean, if you're doing this as a business, this is not the right business for you, 100% for sure. But if you're buying stuff, but also keeping an eye on the value, that's perfectly fine, right? Because that doesn't mean that I'm going to sell it tomorrow. But if I decide to ever sell it for any reason, maybe I want to go on vacation to someplace nicer, maybe I want to buy a statue, maybe I want to do something, maybe I don't know, buy a house, or put money for a down payment for a car, or whatever that is, right? At least you want to get your money back. Not making like $5,000 profit, but at least if you bought it for 200, okay, sell it for 250. You paying shipping and all that, $10, $20 profit. I mean, this is not, we're not being greedy, right? But then if you buy stuff to resell stuff for investment, then right now is not the right time. But later, it could be a good one for you. Because again, this is a circle of life, right? We see a bunch of items getting waitlisted. We've seen companies like Sideshow, like Comic Concepts, like any other, seller or official sellers, not getting a lot of quantity because they know that they don't want to get stuck with the figures. So, yeah. Dante, check Hot Toys Facebook. What happened now? Hot Toys Facebook. Look at this. Okay, I'm gonna share this. All right, enough with Mace Windu. I think it looks good. Actually, I'm gonna go back to Mace Windu. Actually, I'm gonna go back to Mace Windu. Let me put this first so we can talk about this thing. Breaking news, guys. We have some breaking news here. There we go. Thank you, Julio. All right. Let me remove this thing because it's just being annoying. All right. Can I put myself on the top? No. Here? Tampoco. Aquí? No. Okay, this is the best, I guess. All right. So we have. Let me make it bigger. Not working. Hold on. Patience, my friend. All right. So we have a bunch of figures releasing. Okay, so Captain America, we have an Iron Man figure here. We have another Iron Man here. We have another Iron Man here. Another Iron Man here. We have one, two, three, four Iron Man. Mark 1 is actually the one I'm looking for. We have the Shark. the DeLorean. This is something I want to talk about because look at the tires. They fix it. Of course, it's not flush. It's not 100% perfect, but they fix it. And I need to make space for that because I have no more space. Wonder Woman 84. That's been waiting for a long. Wait, what? They're gonna release the clone Attack of the Clones. Nice. That's very nice. Well, we know about this one, Shang-Chi figures. The upgrade suit, which is gonna be a bargain bin figure. We have this Batman for the video game, Arkham Knight, I believe. This looks like a beast. Freaking amazing. By the way, the DeLorean box is freaking huge. So if you order this overseas, I'm gonna send you my prayers. Shipping is gonna be a pain in the butt. It's gonna be super, super expensive. This is Jesse, right? Mark One looks lead. I want to get that one. Even this Wonder Woman looks nice. And you know what? My advice, guys, I don't think we're gonna see Gal Gadot coming back as Wonder Woman anymore. So that being said, you should get this one. You should get this one. And same thing with the DC line, like all the Justice League figures, Batman, especially Superman. Those are gonna be cool. And especially when they release Black Adam. Because that's the only Black Adam you're gonna get. The Rock, really. Okay, so we have Mark One. We have this special edition, I guess. I can't even think about the name. What mark is this? Fuck. Mark 5? No. What mark is this, guys? Sorry, I'm not good with my marks. This one here looks pretty cool. This one looks pretty cool. I love this suitcase here. And of course, if you're gonna get this figure, you're gonna pose it like this. There's no way you're gonna pose it differently. This is iconic right there. Well, the Shang-Chi figures, the DeLorean, which is a beast. Oh, from Iron Man 3. That's what that is. Yeah, that's pretty cool. Now let's do a bet. How quick do you think Hot Toys is gonna release all this? I know that DeLorean is probably gonna be out next week. That's what Joao told me. So if it doesn't come that, next week, you can blame on Joao. But it should be released next week. The States, I don't know when we're gonna get it in the States. I'm probably thinking mid-January, towards the end of January, which is still not bad. Waiting time is not bad. But yeah, it's gonna be a crazy year. Writer reviews in the house. What's up, my friend? How you doing? Let me see. I hope I didn't miss. I mean, I know a lot of people here. Let me see. Let me just kind of go through this. Oh, my boy. Six Kill Mafia in the house. Papi, check out the upcoming releases. Thank you, Papi. Yes, I did. Thank you guys for telling me. You should be posting on Facebook. They will still find. Oh, really? Send me the link of one, so maybe I can join. Evil. Out of all these figures, guys, which one are you most excited about? Tell me in the chat. Tell me. I can tell you right now, for me, the DeLorean. I can't wait for that one because I got Doc Brown. By the way, check the review. I put the review yesterday. It's like a younger version of Doc Brown, but fuck it. I like it. Sometimes I'm biased, and that's a problem, I guess. Sometimes I'm very biased with a figure. Even though it doesn't look that great, I'm like, I love this thing. But hey, I like it. What can I say? I like it. I think I put a 9 score. Maybe a lot of people are going to trash me. That's what happens usually. When you give your opinion, you get trashed. Whether it's good, right or wrong, you get trashed. But yeah, so here I'm looking for the DeLorean. And 100 people watching, please, guys, hit the like button. Help me out here. Hit the like button. This is the last show. The last Collector's Night show ever. You will never see this show again. That's it. And you know what? Let me talk about that, because this is it, guys. This is it. This is it. So this is like a farewell show. It's been 3 years? 3 years since I opened my channel. It's been 3 years since I opened my channel. and I started my live streams by myself. Then I had, many friends coming, like, my Toys. I haven't talked to him in a while, a long, long while. He's been busy on his own life. I mean, we never had any other interaction after months ago, to be honest with you. um Many people came to the show. I made so many good friends, and it's been amazing. But this is going to be the last show for Collectors Night. Why? Because I'm going to have a new show. I'm going to have. I scare you, right? I scare you. I know I scare you. No, I'm not leaving, but I'm changing. For 2023, my goal is to make changes to my shows, right? And the reason why I did this show by myself, despite the fact that it was a last minute decision, is because sometimes it's good to go back to your roots. And what do I mean by that? It's like when I started my channel 3 years ago. Unboxing and reviews, the day one reviews and all that. Obviously, things changed, things evolved. More collectors come into play, more channels are open and all that. Many great shows, many really good content creators and all that. But to me, it's been very because again, my personal, my profession, my work, my career, it's been very crazy for me to commit to certain days, to commit to certain time, to invite people that then they invite me. I can't go to the channels, not because I don't want to go, it's because I don't have the time for real to go. Like, and I kind of feel bad because it's like many nice people, that comes to my show. Like, for example, my friend Anthony from Six Mafia, he always invite me to his shows, but he understands my situation. He knows like what I do for a living, and he knows how crazy it can get in my personal life. So when I invite him, I don't have that mindset or that kind of like remorse that, oh shit, when he invites me I'm gonna say no. But he understands that, so that's why when he comes to my show he knows how this is. So that's why he's one of the best content creators out there, one of the best friend I have as well. Same thing with Joao, my friend. It's been a very nice friendship that I have. My boy Easy, I mean, I met Easy a long time ago. We became like this. He's my chupapi ñuñaño. uh, so I just kind of like, I wanted to try this by myself and see how this would go. And let me be honest, I was a bit nervous when I started the show today, even though I've been doing this for a long time. Is kind of different when you do this by yourself, when you have multiple people that you can kind of like spend some time and drink some water and address the chat the best you can. But for next year I'm trying to do some changes to the channel, because as we all know, evolution is part of life, and we need to evolve and we need to get better at things. And when I do my stuff, I like to do it right. I don't like to do half as shit, because that's not how I roll. So yeah, so next year we're gonna have new shows. So this is gonna be the last show for 2022, obviously, and the last Collectors Night show, because we're gonna change the name. I'm planning on doing a few things, so bear with me, be patient. Maybe for the few shows I'm not gonna have a title yet, but it's gonna happen. And speaking of which, Six Kill Mafia, my friend, with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much for that. Happy New Year. Everyone hit the like button for the OG, and hope you are ready for all these drops. Hold onto your butts and watch out for those 300 those ones. Oh, dude, I'm gonna show something later that my friend 16 figure focus share on his Instagram. I'm gonna show the picture of it. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be nuts. But no, thank you so much, my friend. You know, um, you guys are amazing. But yeah, so yeah, this is gonna be the last show for Collectors Night. Next year, we're gonna do something completely new, and I want to get more involved with you guys, because this is how it started, really. And I want to take this to another level. I want to make this different, and it's gonna take time, because again, time is not in my favor, but you guys will see. Even though I'm changing my reviews as well. I mean, I don't know if you guys noticed, like the way I'm filming, the way I'm taking my pictures. I feel like I'm getting a bit better. But again, it's always room for improvement. I'm trying to still create something new, make something different, trying to evolve and go. I mean, there's a lot of really good collectors out there, are really, really good YouTubers, content creators, people that I really admire, and I wish them the best, like my friend Riley, for example. Like a young face in the community, like killing it with his shows and his charisma. So, kudos to them. I mean, they 100% deserve it. But one thing I notice, and this is just me speaking, I mean, outside the YouTuber profession, I mean, this is not a profession, but whatever. You know, they one thing another thing anymore. You know what I mean? Like when I started this channel, it was like day one reviews, right? As soon as it dropped, boom, I was getting it, paying high prices to get it and all that. But now I'm thinking, is it really worth it? Like, you know, I think people should worry about more the opinion rather than seeing the figure right away, right? So I made some changes, small change. I mean, it cost me a little bit in terms of like, viewing, and in terms of people like staying with me or not. I mean, it's fine, you know, but sometimes you need to make changes, right? And I think this is a good opportunity for me to make those changes. So, um, you know, you guys are amazing. That's that's the fact right there, right? You guys are amazing. I mean, Easy Company Collectibles, Anthony, Joao, Desi, one of the best guys I've known. I mean, this guy can make anything out of anything. Super nice guy, very good people, brother Cousins, Costa from Pop Culture Living Room. He's amazing. I mean, he's been doing this custom cases, display bases, and display, similar to Mojo cases, and a lot of people doing it. Sharing their experiences, their pictures. I mean, that's amazing. I mean, this is what we want. We want to have value in the community. We need people like that can add something good to the community. I think that's more important, the value, right? Because we come and go, to be honest with you. One day we gone, somebody else new is gonna step in, but it's about the value on what you can learn, right? And as I mentioned before, my goal here is to tell you things. Like if I see something that doesn't look right, just to tell you, just being honest with you. I don't have affiliations with anybody. I don't get figures for free. I pay the same price that you pay. Even when I get stuff day one, I have to kind of like negotiate the price, try to get some, few bucks off. It's not like I'm just opening my mouth. Hey, I want to figure. Oh, sure, I wish, but no, it's not. Doesn't work like that. So, so yeah. So Ash says, "Oh man, I thought you were leaving. No, I'm not leaving, man. I got you. I got you, man. I got you. But hey, this is the end. This is the last show of 2022. 2023 is upon us. It's gonna be an amazing year. I mean, look at the picture. Look at the freaking picture. I mean, look how many figures we're gonna get. You know, only what, two Star Wars figures? Yeah, right. Din Djarin, and by the way, I'm gonna get Din Djarin and Quell next week for review. So stay tuned for that. The Clone Trooper, and of course the freaking DeLorean that I can wait. Anthony always invite you. How about me? They hate you, man. Yeah. All right. So now let's move on to the next topic, guys. Man, 100 people watching. Hit the like button, please. Help this guy out. Help me, please. Help me. Because now I'm gonna go into Joao's territory. Riley says, "It is a great sentiment. Appreciate you sharing." No, man, anytime. You guys are good. I mean, you guys know me. You know, I don't like drama. I don't like fighting with people. I don't like nothing. None of that. That's not my thing, right? I stay quiet. I know. I was absent for like a month and a half. Personal decision. I have so much going on. I mean, my closest friends know what's happening. And but I miss, really. I miss the communication to you guys. I kind of miss that. But that's evolution. We need to evolve, right? Sometimes you need to step back and listen and then act, right? Don't just jump and act. And you know sometimes when you do stuff with impulse, it doesn't work well. Yeah, but it's difficult to find balance setting your display. Look, yeah, that's right. It is hard, man. It is hard. OG Mando, member of the channel, says, Dante, they always change to make your channel even more better than nothing. Or no, of course not. Everything that happened, it happens for a reason, right? It is fun. I mean, again, it's been a long time since I've done a show by myself. It's been a long time. but it's fun. It's fun. It's fun talking to you guys. I feel like it's more personal, and of course, I'm gonna have my guests coming to my shows 100%. I mean, we have to have those, right? Those fun nights. I mean, kind of like recapping what happened this 2022 when we talk about food, for example, with Joao. Out of nowhere, talking about like pizza, Peruvian restaurants, and things like that. I mean, that was fun. You guys love that. Long as I get my Clone Trooper Jesse Bespin look, you know what? My most anticipated figures for next year are Bespin look, Cyborg, and I think I'm missing something. Well, the DX Luke Skywalker, DX Vader, right? I think it's coming next year. That that DX Vader. That to me, again, I can be wrong, but I think that's gonna be a grill. And I know, yeah, everything is a grill now. Honestly, I think so. It's a DX, right? And another thing, this is Cyber Robocop 1/6 shape. Yeah, 1/6 shape. That one too. But the reason why I think those are gonna be grills is because that's happening after the first wave, meaning the first wave of overstock figures. This is the second wave, which is the more conservative. The more like, if you don't get it, waitlisted, you're not gonna get it. That's why I think this could be a grill, because of the chances of you getting the figure after it's gone with the wind. You know. Sorry, I disappeared myself. But before we jump in, I want to share this with you guys. And let me see if I can share it. This. All right. Here. All right. So this is courtesy of 1/6 Figure Focus, my friend. So, InArt Joker, if you're going to get this through TW, if you are in Europe, you're going to pay about $95 for air shipping, about 145. And I guess this is just an estimate, right? It could be more than that. So he said, I received a shipping quotation from them for $330. Fuck. When I refused, they said they would ship it for free if I promoted them. Didn't I say that earlier? By the way, Joe sent me this a while ago. So when I refused, they stopped communicating with me. Video incoming. So that's what I said. If you have a problem with this company, if you don't have a platform, right? Or if you refused, you're going to get like, sorry, man, you need to pay. Oh, you want to cancel? Okay, cancel. I keep your deposit. I don't know. This is ridiculous, really. This is really ridiculous. And I think we have a guest here. We have the president of TW that he's listening. I shared the link and he's here. Hey,
Hi
Mr.
everyone, I'm Philip. I'm Philip here. How are you, my friend?
Philip. How you doing, Philip?
It was getting too emotional. I was almost crying, so I had to come here, and I need to have your back. What's happening here? You are talking about what?
Dude,
Jesus,
I'm talking
this guy.
about I thought, you know what? I think I got you guys. This is the last show of 2022, and I'm so happy. Oh, okay, sure. All right,
Wait a
hold on.
moment. Let me fix here
Let
my
me say
lighting.
something to another friend. Now the night is about to get started, guys. So if you have drinks, this is your time. This is your time. What the hell is my messenger here? Because we need to talk about this thing. Okay, hold on. Where is my puppy? Oh, here. This is my puppy. Papicito. All right. So yeah, you've been warned about them. Yeah. Okay, somebody says president. The president of Toys. What the fuck?
CEO.
We have the CEO here, Rabbit Hole. Mr. Rabbit Hole. All right, so we got this picture from 16 Figure Focus. So thank you so much for sharing that picture. And I mean, we see the prices, and then we see the prices that he was quoted for. So $330 when it's supposed to be 95 or $100 per se is a ripoff. So it is clearly something going on here, right? No, Fat Gadget, you're right. 95 is okay, but he was quoted for $330. That's the
But I
problem
mean,
here.
to be honest, I actually was checking with Kit Chen from 16 Kit because he offered free shipping, right?
Yeah.
And he was telling me that after he had the box size, he said he was calculating around $200, 200 something the shipping, because it's a huge box. It's a very big box, really. It's a very big box,
It is a big box. It's more like a
very
statue
big
box.
box.
But now let me ask you this question. Is he gonna add shipping prices later? Because he advertises as free shipping.
No. You will honor the free shipping.
That's good because I ordered from
Even he
Kitchen. By
already
the way,
said,
if you want
even
to
if
order,
he
let me know.
lose, probably it said even if you lose or just cover the cost, you need to honor the free shipping. He cannot now ask people for shipping, right? Because he offered free shipping.
Right. And that's another thing. Like, he's probably gonna use the cheapest shipping anyways. But it's still
But
losing
not
money.
by boat, because here, if you see here on the right side, they estimated the sea freight that Toys Wonderland has here, the cheaper one.
Hmm.
These ones take probably 60 or 90 business days, but this is by boat. They just throw the boxes into a container and go by sea freight. I will never ship a Joker this price figure by sea freight. How big is your box too soon? Let me take. I take the art box here for you to have an idea.
How big is your box?
Look at this monster. You want to see? It's difficult to have an idea.
So yours, puppy. You're in the spotlight. Don't break your arms. Holy crap!
You see? Look at this.
It's a nice box as well.
Yeah, the box is nice. The box is nice, but it's huge. You can see the size of this thing.
Huge.
And the shape, because it's not easy to put into a box, because
Right.
it is much larger here in the down that here on the top, right? You see the shape, it's like this, but it's a huge box.
Nice though. I want you to show us the Joker later, but let me talk to
No
my
way.
friend
I
AJ.
will not take him out. Sorry.
All right, thank you so much, Joao, for being in the stream tonight. So now, guys, we're gonna start. It's good. So I have your figures here, but anyway, I'll show you in a second. So AJ says, to be honest, I'm fully transparent. So I should just tracked on an extra $100 shipping for the Mythos Vader. Oh wow, didn't know that. You know what's funny? I actually ordered the Mythos Vader from Sideshow and I canceled it. Are you gonna say, why did you cancel? Are you crazy? They made 15,000 of them. Chances are that towards like the end of next year, probably gonna get it like at least $200, $300 off. That's gonna sit for a while. And again, it's not Prime One, it's not like J&D, it's not Infinity Studios. So I can live without it. I can live without it. What I'm very worried right now, I'm very concerned, is the Jungle Hunter Predator that I order. That one is like the base itself is like a 29 by 29, give or take, roughly. And it's about, I think, almost 40 inches tall. And if you look my space that I have behind me, because I'm planning to put it right here, I don't know how I'm gonna do it, man. I don't know. I don't know.
You cannot, for example, in those module cases, can you remove like a middle layer and use for statues, like open the middle layer, like the
Yeah,
board?
you
Can
know
you
what?
open that?
I was, you know what you said the other day to split it up and
Can you?
put a top in on the top. You know, I was thinking to do that, but it's gonna take more space actually. If I even if I split it in two, if I put the other one here, it's gonna be too narrow for me to walk around. And I'm filming my reviews in this little office space, and you have no idea how painful it is to film these freaking reviews in here. I usually bump my head. This desk and goes up and down. Man, I smash my head. I drop stuff all the time because I'm not skinny. I'm fat. So like me in this little space,
Yeah,
dude,
I
I
can
may
imagine
wonder.
in small space. For example, many times my reviews I need to I do them on my knees. The Joker one, I do it on my knees because the box is so huge. You need
Right.
to have a huge black sheet to cover everything. I was on my knees for 20 minutes, like praying. Jesus Christ.
It's like the DeLorean shipper. Oh, the DeLorean is huge.
Yeah, the DeLorean shipper is 85 centimeters. This one, the Joker, is 78. So it's about the same.
It's gonna be huge.
We
It's
need a
gonna be
lot of
huge.
storage space, really. This thing is.
But I mean, but do you agree with the? I mean, he's in Europe, so $330 for him in Europe is very pricey, man. I mean,
It's easy in Ireland. Because I was making the accounts. The estimate was 95, right? And
yeah,
passed to 330. This I asked him already. He told me this is by DHL. It's DHL shipping.
okay,
So it's faster, okay? So let's say if he was charged 95 to Ireland, it's Europe, and changed to 330. The estimate for US customers, is the first layer there was 145. So means that it will turn probably to 380 or 390. So I have some people that I think you guys need to talk with Toys Wonderland, because to pay 380 for this shipping, it's a lot.
look at Fat Gadget comments. He says just in 1966 Batmobiles, twice the size of that inner box, and it cost me 130 euros shipped.
You see?
You know, and
Oh,
that's
but
true.
from Holland. Yeah, but Jiazing ships from Holland. It's different. The shipping from
Yeah,
China
but
is a
it's
bit
twice the
more
size,
expensive. Yeah, but anyways, is of course Toys Wonderland need to ramp the price, because the price they were quoting, they didn't have any profit there. They were just even lower than the retail price, So they have to charge the shipping to have their cut there.
yeah. It says I wish everyone used to stop. You know, we share everything we can here, right? We talk about this, and it's like when you eat chocolate. I know my son's stupid
Yeah.
analogy, but when you eat chocolate, you want to keep eating chocolate. Like you want to keep eating and eating and eating. Or when you eat popcorn, right? You keep eating popcorn, and you don't stop. Same thing with this. People know the track record, they know stuff, but they still go with them, right? Maybe because they had a good experience. By all means, it's fine. But then we have to put the other side of the coin, right? You have collectors that they buy stuff, but they don't have a platform. They cannot do a video, or they cannot do like a live stream and talk about them, and then something happens, they're on their own. And if they
Yeah,
don't do
I
what they
mean,
say, it just kind of they get punished for it. Like,
I think
how
I
is that
think Toys
business?
Wonder I think Toys Wonderland work well for those crazy deals for troopers and those things, because those are quite cheap. Even if it's lost, it's not a big loss, right? But for these big items like the Joker Day in Art that you need to spend almost $1,000, it's I always said from the beginning, go with someone that you can trust. Don't just go by the price,
Right,
because probably then you will got it in the end.
right. So now, I guess everyone is hearing the show and watching the show. So now we have Howard Chan decided to come into the show now. So Howard, thank you so much for joining us tonight. How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How you doing, man? What's up, Joel?
You are doing good, and 240p. Now you are
Nah,
better.
man. That's your. I'm good, right? I'm okay.
Now you're good.
Am I good?
Yeah,
Now it's
All right.
4K.
I was messing with my camera here. Let me fix this.
So I have to call
There we go.
my peeps to join and help me out here because I'm getting tired and I think we have a lot of topics to discuss. We got Quell, which we're gonna talk about in a few minutes. But Mr. Anthony, thank you so much for stopping by. Thank you so much for being such a good friend. Really, I mean, you heard what I said
Always,
earlier.
man.
One of the greatest content creators I know. And I mean, this guy does freaking quality. I mean, his videos are freaking top notch. Um,
I appreciate that.
And
and I
he
wish he
cooks
can
well
do.
too.
I wish he can do editing for me. Say, hey, Anthony, can you do this for me? Just kidding.
Hey, man. I
he
mean,
does good.
everything has a
Up to you.
price. Oh, nah, yeah.
All right, thank you, Anthony, for joining us tonight. Have a great day, my friend. Just kidding.
Welcome back,
So, dude, we were talking about this crazy prices, man, and I know you have to say something about this. This is outrageous. This is really fucked up.
I already
Really.
said something about this in March. As soon as they sold it,
You
like
warned us.
you remember the day it came out on March, man, and I was like, you guys are like smoking something, dude. If you think you're gonna pay these prices, like this is as predictable as the sunrise. I mean, they were gonna charge a ton of money, and sure as shit, here it is.
Here it is.
Yeah.
Here it is.
I mean, I could, whatever. I can probably get into more of it about it, but still, dude, like, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, like, what do you expect, right? I mean, the thing is like, okay, so a lot of people got it in the beginning, right? Like, right on that day in March where Toys Wonderland, like, undercut the retail value, right? Remember? Because InArt's put out that statement, like, threatening action, right? Like, you guys remember that statement?
Yeah.
They're like, you can't sell below our value. You're devaluing our product, right? Well, I know a few people picked it up at that price, and then I thought, you know what? You're not going to get it at that price, bro. When it's time to ship, right? My other concern is the people who are buying it though now. What if somebody's buying it now for like retail price, right? Like $1,000 or whatever. Are they too going to get hit with the $300, $350 price tag for shipping? Probably.
I mean, they have to make money somewhere, right? And even, I mean, how shady is that when they give you a promo code, right, your shipping price automatically changes as well. So if you put a figure without the promo code, let's say shipping is $100, just to throw your number right there. When you put the code, shipping is $120. So it's pretty much taking the discount out. It's like, why do you have a discount if you're gonna add it back in the shipping when the shipping was supposed to be?
Well, and then it's false advertising, right? Because that's what you do, right? You lured me in with this $700 sticker, right? Oh, I can get it so much cheaper from you. Sure, I'll buy it. And then you do this, and then you know what I'm saying. But they don't give a shit because they're not a real company, so it's not like they have to honor that, right? Like you can't really. What are you gonna do? Right. Like you said earlier, like if you don't have a platform, if you're not a YouTube, you're screwed, right? You're screwed, so it's like, it is what it is. Nah, my Star Wars is all in the living room, guys. No panic. I moved everything. I spent all day doing this, so.
That's a nice setup, my friend. Your collection tour was a really nice one too.
Thank you. It was
very,
fun.
Very nice.
It cut off early for some stupid reason, but only like a minute. But yeah, I moved it around, man, because you know how it gets sometimes. I'm sure you guys all know. Like, it's not that I don't like all my figures. I just have two areas, right? So I was like, let me move these out because it's kind of refreshing to, rotate other stuff into the room, for a while. So
now the question is, can we get 100 likes, guys?
I mean,
you wanna hit the like button for me, please?
Well, one interesting question about this thing from Toys Wonderland is, I'm not judging the shipping only, but if they do this to other customers, how many people will accept? Like, okay, I'll get the free shipping and I promote you in a review video. Because if you accept the free shipping, you get that Joker for really cheap.
Yeah, but that's what we call sellouts,
it's
bro.
Really cheap.
Yeah, that's a quid pro quo right there.
You
don't like my shipping? Listen, do it for free, and then I'll promote me, telling them the best.
But what they are trying to sell you is that what is that promoting them? The value of promoting them is $300.
Pretty much.
It's $300 in your integrity. So
Right.
if your integrity is worth $300,
Then you probably advertise to every
then
company.
so be it, I guess, right? Because I wouldn't do it. They won't send me an email. They'll never send me a fucking email. I remember when they were sending all you guys, they even sent Nobi one. I was like, "Where's mine?"
I know.
You know,
Oh, they also never emailed me.
Not even my mistake, right?
Right? I was like, yeah, no, because that's to me, it's just not. It's not worth it to me, knowing how many people have bad experiences, and knowing that I have a following of my own, as we all do. I couldn't, in good conscience, be like, hey, check it out, man. I got a Toys Wonderland logo on my thumbnail and in my video, and I got a link for their stuff, and go buy their stuff, guys. It's awesome. Like,
people are gonna be like, "Wait, Anthony, are you okay?"
I would just close my YouTube account, bro. I would just be like, I'm done. Like, before I do that.
One thing I learned about doing videos and all that is, like, if you say something and they do the exact opposite, people are gonna find out, and that's a fact. Like, I used to have associations with overseas companies when I started my channel, and I was looking for the company, but then the experiences were not that great. I saw people complaining about these companies. I started, like, divorcing myself from them, getting out of it, even though that was causing me really, like, viewing, right? Because you're not getting day one as quick as before anymore. But then I
Right.
said, if I'm gonna be telling you guys to do something and I'm doing the exact same opposite, I'm a fucking liar. I'm lying to you. Like, and to your point, integrity is worth more than anything. I can lose
Oh, yeah.
viewers, I can lose subscribers, but my reputation is number one thing, and I don't want to ruin it just because I want to make it on YouTube. Really,
It's all you got in life, bro, is your word.
you know.
I'll be right back, though.
No, sure. And that's one of the things that I see. You know what? If I'm saying you guys don't do this and then I'm doing it, that's kind of like crazy, right? Now, I get from time to time, I get day one stuff, but I don't promote those companies that I do it from because I'm paying the price. I'm promoting the company that provides me the figures, which is my Josh from Comic Concepts.
Yeah, but
right?
you are paying.
But I'm paying my money. It's not like free figure or things like that, right? And if I'm paying the money, well, I'm gonna promote them, right? Now, if you give me shit for free, then it's a different story. Then we're working together. So then I will have to change my tune, right? But because I make that decision of not working with any Hong Kong reseller, I can't promote anybody. Would that change over time? Maybe, maybe not. If they're a legit company, which I don't think is gonna happen, so that means no. Plus, another thing, you can get stuff quicker now in here. Like, the wait time is not like as before that you were waiting for months and months and months. Now you can get a figure kind of like quick, within 2-3 weeks. It's not about time. I mean, nobody's gonna die in 2 weeks from now watching a review or video, and then when you see it with a nice, nice editing, nice effects or whatever, good quality, which is what you want to see, right? So, it is what it is. And then Christian Detour Collection says, and if you say yes, how long do you have to promote them? You might be held hostage for exactly, and that's another thing. So it's more like it comes to your personal decision, right? If you are one of those or one of us who really are against these type of companies because they actually hurt the community, this is not about getting the figure right away. This is not about getting the review right away to show you how beautiful this is or to show you how quick I can get shit. This is more about making sure the community doesn't go doesn't fall to the cracks, and people don't get scammed, and people don't have to kind of post this, oh shit, my shipping never came, or my figure never came, or I pay extra amount of like $300 for shipping, or my figure got broken and I got ghosted, or that's not the community is about. This is about sharing our experiences. It's more like a group therapy type of thing, right? It's kind of like we're all like sitting in a room talking about what we think and our experiences, and everyone listening, paying attention. Oh shit, right? That's how I see it. That's why it's good to share these things. Whether you want to take it or not, it's 100% up to you. We're not putting a gun on your head telling you don't do this, don't do that. We're just telling you what we experience, because believe it or not, we experience a lot of things. And when you are in this community, in this world, and you have a face and you have a camera in front of you, and you got some following. I mean, again, I'm super small, but still, like, people listen to you and appreciate your opinion, right? Whether you agree with me or not is fine. You don't have to agree with me. I don't want people to agree with me just because. I want people to disagree and tell me the reason why they disagree, so we can have a good, healthy argument, which is what it is about. But I want to say hi to Mandalorian Huntress in the house. Good evening, everybody. How you doing? 2022 is almost gone. Almost gone. Now I have to think about a new name for my new show, so that's another thing. Okay, so Big Dog says,
just call it the new show.
Yeah.
I know, right? The new show. So is anyone going to get the JND 1/3 Superman? Man. Hold on. You just kind of.
No, man, no.
Hold on.
I missed it. I walked away, so I didn't really catch
That
the
is
back
like
end of the
25.
conversation.
That is like 25 or 2600, right? That Superman, something like that, but looks good.
Okay, this picture is Kakita. Hold on, let me see if I can get another picture.
Mm.
Hold on. Did they put pictures of this? Okay, I'm looking for better pictures here.
Oh, it's 2600 says actor. 2600 and two of them.
Okay, so sorry, the picture is not the greatest, but I mean, we have 135 people watching, and I really hope we are 100 likes. We're only 80 likes. Come on, guys. Likes are free. Like is like loving. Just use your
No,
finger.
it's two different things, bro. Don't.
Hey, use your finger and hit the
Well,
like button.
Yeah, hit the like button anyway. Hit the like button. Let's get to 100 likes. How many people are in here? 130, 100 something.
130, yeah, 130 something. All right, so let's go to this one. Okay, man, I don't want to sound like okay, so I don't know, man. Yes, rooted hair, yes, silicone body, yes, outfit looks nice, but I don't know why G&D makes their characters older. Like this Henry Cavill looks Henry Cavill looks like freaking 80 years old in this one. I mean, it looks too old. I don't know if it's like the amount of texture that they're doing, or I don't know.
Mm.
I mean, yes, it's cool because we have red hair. I mean, yada, but I don't know, man. It looks older to me, and I think that's a miss for me. I wish Prime 1 does one because I kind of like.
Yeah, I agree. The sculpt is not. I also don't like much. It's the first time I'm seeing it actually, but I don't like that much.
It's okay.
For the price you pay, I think for the price you pay, it could have a bit better. But did you see the final photos for the Harley Quinn from Infinity Studios?
Yes, I'm gonna show that later.
Doesn't look good, really. What they did there, I don't know.
You see one. I mean, I'm very new to statues, so I'm not gonna talk like I know. Oh yeah, I'm into statues, guys. I know everything here, but I don't. I really don't. Prime 1 caught my eye, honestly, and I mean, I got the Joker, and I know many people didn't like that Joker, but because I guess it's my first statue, I love it. Maybe when I start getting more, I'm gonna be like, oh shit, this is trash. Maybe I don't know, but I'm happy with what I have. I'm very happy with that one. But this GND here is pricey. I think it's what, 2600, 2700.
Third scale.
It's a 1/3, yeah.
Yeah,
it's a 1/3.
That's a lot of money, dude.
It's a lot of money. If this would be like in the $1,200, $1,300 range, maybe $1,400, it's decently priced. It's okay. I mean, it's not cheap, but 25, 3,000 for this is really a lot of freaking money. Like a lot.
I was gonna say, I don't. For me, it's just too much in general because I don't feel, and this is just strictly my opinion,
2,600
but
each.
I feel for prices like that, they need to be more of like a legacy character for me to want to spend that kind of money, right? Like Henry Cavill's not that old. The Superman's not that far back. So for me, it doesn't hold that legacy status to me, right? Like for example, you know, when they're talking about bringing out those Terminators, right? I could justify buying that more at that price point than something that's kind of newish. Does that make sense?
Mm.
Like, cause you're dropping a lot of money on something, and I mean, shit, this guy's not even Superman anymore. So it's tough. Like, if you like it, I get that, right? Like, you know, for a hot toy, cool, right? But I couldn't drop upwards to $3,000 on something if it wasn't so deeply connected to me somehow. That makes sense.
It's true, but also you said something very interesting. He's not Superman anymore. So that means that if you have a figure that Superman, you know, it's gonna be pricey later, you know, because this Superman was really good. I mean, I really like this version of Superman. I think he did a good job portraying the character.
Oh
It's
yeah,
gonna
he
be
did.
tough.
He did,
It's gonna be
totally.
tough to find. It's gonna be tough to find because he has the charisma to be Superman as well, and that's something really difficult to find sometimes. You know, off screen. I mean, like him doing regular interviews, he had that charisma. It's like Christopher Reeves when he was Superman. He had that charisma. You know, that smile. That
Yeah.
you know, that was that was our Superman when we were kids. So that's why it's tough to find. So I think there was a wrong move by DC, not keeping him with
Well, they
the
can't.
character.
The thing is, they can't play favorites, bro. Right? In an ideal world, I would agree with you, but I think DC's been a fucking train wreck since it started, and I feel like what James Gunn and company are trying to do is just wipe the slate clean, right, and just start a whole new DCU essentially. And if they, you know what I mean, if they kept Cavill and then ditched other people. See, I don't know what all they're doing though, right? Like, I don't know if they're keeping anybody, but I don't think they're keeping anybody. So it's like it would make sense to wipe everybody, right? Like, you can't play favorites, and if you're gonna play favorites, then why the hell did they not? You know, like, why would you keep, I don't know, somebody else, right, and not keep him? That doesn't make sense.
Right. It was. I mean, but still, you know, if you hear the public, the general consensus was that they like this guy. So you know what I mean. So that's what I'm saying. Like,
oh sure,
yes,
sure.
If, you know, I mean, this guy came back for the after credit for Black Adam, and that was the best part of the movie, I will say. And he was there for like a second or 5 seconds, whatever that is.
Well, that is a total like dick tease though, right? Because then you're like, oh, here you guys go. We're implying that he's coming back. And then they're like, just kidding, we're actually scrapping everybody. You're like, what the fuck? Like, so I totally get that. But at this point, it's like, dude, let's just drop a nuke on this DCU and just start over, man, because it's just, you know, the problem is they blew their load too early, right? They were trying to do what Marvel created, and then they realized that, how do we capitalize on it? And they had no proper management. So like you got a Justice League movie like right away.
Beautiful.
You had the death of Superman like right away. Like, what the hell? They just did it all wrong, bro.
Yeah, this coming from Barry says people will say that the Hescope from J&D was 6 out of 10, but then they said Mace Windu is 10 out of 10. Yeah, no, Mace Windu. Yeah, I know.
I don't think so. I don't think Mace looks very good.
Yeah, and actually,
I also don't like that much. But
yeah, I don't know if you heard what I said earlier.
It's Samuel Lee Jackson there, but I think they can improve. You know,
they can do. They definitely can do better. You know, I and the funny thing is, like, they had the time to make this right, like right from the start, like what they did with Anakin. You know, they had the time to do it, and they still didn't do it. And this is one of the things that is always, and you guys heard me all the time, it pisses me off when I have to talk about, you know, Hescopes. Like, when we talk about hot toys, we should talk about how awesome the Hescopes are. Like this one, right? Instead of saying, I don't know, It looks okay. It looks 50-50. Those are the conversations I hate to have all the time because it's a company that we know for a long time. This is not like a brand new company. I mean, come on. InArt just dropped freaking Joker. And everyone were thinking about this is going to be okay. Let's wait until the final product comes in. And then when you have the final product in hand, it looks like the prototype. So how can you complain about that?
Yeah, but for example, figures like Quill, that is like these old faces with a lot of wrinkles and everything, seems it's easier for them to get it well done than when is a clean face, you know. But this Quill, I think, looks really good, really good. I like
Oh,
it.
this is amazing right here. This is a 10 for me.
And it's I don't know, it's really good. Some people said it's not like it's a pass, not so important character, but I think he did have his important moments in the show. When season 1 Mandalorian was all about a bit about Quill, and he helping him out with finding Grogu with the blurgs, and basically Quill died to save Grogu, right?
Yeah.
He was a scout troopers that got him, right? Something like that. I think it's a
while
character
he was
that
riding away trying to get to the Razor Crest.
Because there are so many good sceneries you can make with a Blurg, with Quill, with Mandalorian, with IG-11, with Grogu. I think you could do an amazing setup with this figure. I think so.
Oh yeah.
All right, so can we get 100 likes, guys?
I mean, we're at
Please,
86 likes.
Hit the like button. Liking is free.
I think, however, that the teeth look a bit too clean because the jaw can open, right? I saw in the sideshow unboxing you can open the jaw. It seems the teeth are a bit too clean, but I think I will have him with the mouth closed and with the glasses.
Yeah, but we could just easily like stain it a little bit too.
But look great.
Or just give him coffee.
Dirt.
Then do you think
or wine?
You think you will be able to fit the Quill sitting on the Blurg in the model case? Because the Quill is a smaller, is shorter.
In 110 or actually no, 110 you can't.
Yeah, probably not in the 6.
Unless you don't. Okay, so let me rephrase. You can do it if you put it without the base. If you put the blur without
I'm not
the base,
considering the base
110,
because the base is huge.
Right.
But the blur
can
stand well without the base, right? He can stand well.
Yeah, he can stand without the blur, the base. Yeah.
Well, look at this with IG-11 and the dart has a magnet that sticks into the.
That's great.
The
yeah, that's awesome, dude. Like,
yeah.
No, and I get how some people in the chat are saying because he's not human, so there's a little bit of that too. But it is also like what Joel was saying. Like, I think that's why Mace looks kind of funky, right? Because he has no facial hair, he has no hair at all, and then not much. So what do you have to do? You literally have to sculpt this human head with like not many features, right?
They nailed Boba. They nailed Boba, right?
They did, but it's. I think it depends, dude. I've been saying this forever, man. Like who was the sculptor and who was the painter, and you'll notice a trend. And I can't confirm it. I haven't checked, but I suspect whoever did Mace Windu is the same people that did Obi-Wan, because they have that similar. You know how you can tell, like you can kind of tell, like a certain artist's. You can just tell, you're like, oh, that was made by so and so or whatever. There's a style. I feel like those two look like they were made by the same people. I could be fucking wrong, but
did we have Toys ever show that photo when normally JC Hong is holding the prototype in hand? Did they show that for Mace Windu or not?
Not yet. No. So not yet. Possibly next week if they do.
Yeah, but this one looks pretty cool though. I like this one.
Yeah, I think this
Quill looks great. Yeah, he looks great, dude. The overall, this is a nice. This will be a chase figure down the road.
No,
there's not.
He's done. He will not coming back.
That's right. He's gone with the
and win. It's interesting that this, for example, this Grogu. This year they nailed it, because you only can get this Grogu here with the Grogu accessory pack. That's the only way you can get this Grogu ear. So if you want to have a Quill holding the Grogu like this, you need to buy the accessory pack. Another thing is that the accessories that it comes with, the gun that comes with Quill is very similar. The gun used by the Jawas, and the transmitter that he use, it's also the same. It's interesting, those accessories, and I like his clothing too.
This one looks
He's so cool looking, man.
Yeah,
Like,
he's really cool. Oh, he's really cool. Did he? How did he escape with Grogu? Was in a blurg or in a speed bike?
oh gosh, he was running away
With a blurg?
He was being chased by the speeder bikes.
And he wasn't a blurg, right?
I don't think he was on the blurg. Was he? It's been a while since I've seen season 1.
Was he with IG-11 in the same speeder bike? I don't remember.
I think so. I don't remember. I know people in the chat will remember. So let us know.
Yeah, somebody got to know. I don't remember.
Running away with blurg, Christian is saying.
I was going to say, I think he was on a blurg, but...
Yeah.
So Evangelion says, Mace Hescop is at 8.5 for me. I would say 7.5, 8. That's my...
Yesterday, Bob Dylan was saying that probably the memory or what our mind or our brain retains of Samuel L. Lee Jackson maybe is from the Avengers, and he was much older, and we need to go and rewatch Attack of the Clones because he was much younger at that time.
Well,
maybe our brain is not processing. I'm not sure. Maybe he's right.
I think they tried to mix him with Attack of the Clones and the Clone Wars.
Okay,
that's how it looks in my head, a little hodgepodge of the face. There's just something off about his face, dude. I can't quite put my finger on it. It's not that he looks old, right? I expect him to be younger. There's just something. It's just not quite there. It's just not quite there.
We have Papi Josh in the house. What's that, Josh? Comic Concepts in the house. Oh, hey, look. Is a rare blurg release. Tens get I wanted more of those.
But not to critique too much and don't go too much about this, but I remember last year, or was last year, something like that, when Doc Brown went for pre-order. I was blinded because I was so happy. I said, yes, I want this one pre-order day one. I want this now. And some people probably mentioned there are holes. And I said, no, it's the lighting. Because I was blinded. I wanted so much a Doc Brown.
Yeah, you were. Because when it came out that day, I was like, the holes.
Because I was blinded.
So, I mean, weird.
Sometimes
right. That's what you're saying. You're so infatuated with a certain
because
character
you want so
property.
much a figure, right? You waited for so long that sometimes small imperfection doesn't matter much because you can pass through that because finally you will get that figure in your collection. You understand? Yeah. But this is with this stuff that then enables Hot Toys sometimes to cut corners, and we give them a pass, like they did with Batman Begins, like they did with Doc Brown. You understand my meaning? It's like sometimes we need to voice our disagreement to them. They need to know that they can do it better. Because we know they can do it better. If we don't voice it, they will just think, okay, they will eat everything we give them.
And just to be fair, we're going to need Hatters to fuck this up all the time so we can have nice shows and talk about things, So that's what it makes shows interesting when we start ranting about head sculpts, which honestly, I'm getting tired of it.
The difference is with people misconstrued, having a conversation about actual criticism is much different than just, oh, people are bitching about this or something, because that's what they'll do. Like people will be like, well, if it's not this, it's that. Someone's always complaining.
Yeah.
Where I think that's kind of that doesn't help anybody looking at it through that kind of lens, right? Like,
right.
If you're not like, none of us are like, oh, it's a piece of shit, it sucks, or that I get, right?
No
right, that I get. It's voicing when you feel like things can be improved, because as Joel said, like we've seen it. We've already, we know what you're capable of, so let's try not to cut corners, bro. That's why it's so important about this InArt Joker, right? Because now the Joker is the standard set by InArt. So the next figure, whatever it is that comes out, you're now you've already set a bar right here with the Joker. So if the quality is lower every time, people will be like, "Yo, dude, but you already did. You could do this." So
They set the bar too high, in my opinion. I
yeah,
don't think they, or I don't think they can
Keep up.
go keep up. I think they can keep up, but I mean, this was a special release, like it's a 2-pack with a lot of stuff. Gandalf, I think, will be a more standard one, will be probably same as premium, and they set the bar really very high with this one. I was
So
really impressed, honestly.
I have my theory, and I'm a guy of theories here.
Hmm.
So obviously, because it is the first release from InArt, they needed to nail it, right? They had to. It's the first. It's like your business card, your presentation. When you're in an interview, you need to do your best, right, to present yourself. So this is what they did, and I kind of knew when I ordered this, that it was a very slim chance that they're gonna f this up, like very little, like that they're gonna make a mistake or something stupid happening, right? I had concerns about the body, I had concerns about the magnets, I had concerns about the packaging, I had concerns about the head sculpt if it's gonna look like the prototype. And what they did was, in all those categories that I put, they nailed it. Based on what I saw in your review, Joao, they did a freaking good job on that. Now, you said it. They raised the bar too high right now, so that means that they need to deliver on the next one. But because they don't have many licenses, like Hot Toys, for example, they have more chances to nail it than screw it up. Like they have certain characters that they're doing that there's like their forte. Once
well,
they get
they're very small, right? They're not going to put out 90 figures
right,
in a year,
right, so
right?
Yeah,
they have more
Exactly.
time. They have more people that can do this better. But when you have a company like Hot Toys that mass produces things like this one, obviously this is a prototype. One person working on this, or I mean, not one person, but maybe four or five people working on the costume, on the body, and whatever. But we know the bodies already. I mean, Hot Toys bodies are not the best. They're not horrible, but they're not the best, right?
Right.
On the other hand, the inner one is a custom body. I mean, I saw Joao doing the articulation when you move the leg and it sticks to the place. It's just really
Yeah, and
freaking good. I
how
mean, the feet.
the foot angle
That's
and everything. Yeah.
that to me is phenomenal because my concern was if you get the Joker, obviously it's a Joker. You're not gonna do Spider-Man poses, but when you find out that you can do Spider-Man poses, right? You're like, oh wow, like
Hmm.
now this is a truly 1/6 scale figure. It's not like a statue, it's a figure that you can articulate and pose. That's what they did right. If they continue
yeah.
this way, I have no doubt that Hot Toys need to really step up their game, because if they're gonna be doing stuff like, I mean, not like this, but any like other figures that we've seen in the past that the protests were not as good, that could be a problem. And if Inor gets licenses, which I don't know how doable, maybe it's difficult, like Marble, probably. I don't know, man. We might have a game right there.
Well, they'll have to keep, in my opinion, they'll have to keep to a low production annually, right? Because if you out, it's like what's the phrase? You like outgrow your shoes or whatever. You know what I'm talking about? Like if they get too big, right, then that quality is going to get severely diminished. Unless the company can somehow scale accordingly, but then it becomes like Hot Toys would eventually, Hot Toys eventually transitioned to mass production where they used to just be collectibles. Now
Yeah.
we're in
Mass
this,
production.
you know what I
Now,
mean? Yeah.
let me ask
But
you this
once,
question, guys. Oh, go ahead,
hmm
Joao.
no, go.
No, what I wanted to say is that, do you think because of you see Comic Concepts is one of them, Sideshow, not getting many of the Hot Toys figures, and those are getting waitlisted super quick. Do you think that Hot Toys might go back to the roots and say, you know what?
No.
Yes, we can do this in quantities, but also let's kind of concentrate on the quality to make sure that, yes, we're not gonna do 50 100 Ironmans, but we're gonna do 500 Ironmans well done, like perfect.
I don't think so. I don't think so. Now
I don't
they
think
are
so either.
more worried about numbers than anything.
So is InArt doing that?
InArt is doing what they can do, right? But if they ever come with those, if it ever happens that big companies got their attention and they start to get contracts, probably they go the same road. There is no way, no way around that. If you got those huge deals and contracts with bigger companies, they will require numbers. It's
Yeah,
not
it's inevitable eventually, right? Like 5
they
years
will
from now,
require
maybe.
numbers.
So this comment from OG Mando says, Dante, the one thing I was turned off is of on InArt when John said they're only going to do icon ones, not complete the line. So it's gonna be a pass for me. Not pay $500 if they're only going to do 3 out of the line that is me. So
Yeah,
that's another thing because they don't have the license. I mean, they can actually do Batman if they want, and probably you know what, I think they're probably gonna end up doing it. So you may get Batman and Joker. So just to
they
complete the
already said
line,
yes. The Dark Knight, they already
did they?
confirmed they are going to do it.
So if you have the Joker and you see the quality, you're gonna say, "Shit!" Just imagine how the Batman is gonna turn out. Maybe they do a 2-pack as well with Bruce Wayne, kind of like J&D did. Do a 2-pack with that. But then on the other side, you have all the figures, all the characters like Pennywise, for example, that looks freaking amazing. Now, that one is going to be worth comparing because now you're going to have the final production from Hot Toys and you will have the final production from InArt. And you can compare them both side by side and see which one is the better, right? You have it in hand, it's a different animal. Then you have Gandalf, right? Asmus did a good job on that Gandalf the White. But again, when InArt comes out, I think it's gonna nail that as well. I think all these figures that they advertised so far, they're gonna be well done. I don't think it's gonna be bad. Now, Wayne Timothy says people will now hold Hot Toys to the standard of InArt's just said. The amount they produce a year will not matter to most collectors. They want the quality, and I do agree with that. And with 120
InArt,
people watching,
but
go ahead.
Half and
InArt is
half.
not. Yeah, I don't think InArt is a product like, for example, this Joker. For the price that it is, it's not for every collector, right? This is for they want to set themselves up more like a premium 1/6 scale figure. And to be very honest, you cannot use this Joker by InArt the same way you use a random Hot Toys. You need to be delicate with this figure, or it will look like shit.
Oh yeah,
Because
I agree.
because this comes out of the box. The time they took to they already did the futzing for you. It comes out of the box pristine. You just need to pop the heads inside, nothing more, and do a pose you want, and it looks amazing. If you are
Yes,
going to screw with the body and with the coat and everything, it can look really bad. Because I saw some photos of some Chinese collectors that the collar was all messed up, the tie was already all messed up. It doesn't look good. You really need to be gentle with this figure if you want it to look as premium as it should, right? If not,
true.
it will look like a $200 third-party figure.
True. And if you
Well-
guys just tuning in, sorry, before you go, Anthony, if you guys just tuning in, this is our last episode of Collectors Night for 2022. So we're extending a little bit because this is the last show. So I want to make it special. We have beautiful guests, Joao, we have Anthony from Cisco Mafia, and of course, you guys watching at home. Right now, we're watching Joao's unboxing and review of the InArt Joker. This is the rooted hair version. If you haven't seen the review, you've seen it right now. But if you want to see it later, you can go to his channel. The links are in the description below. And he is the first one who got this in hand for a review. So props to my
Yeah,
friend
bro. How
Julio.
many views you got on here now?
Now I think 8,000, something like that.
Look at this.
Damn.
Mofo.
Yeah,
You
this,
put it
this
yesterday, right? Or
Joker,
today?
1 day and 10 hours. Yeah, 8,000 around.
Damn, somebody's going to blow real quick, man.
No way. One thing they forgot, I was talking yesterday in the stream, and I think Anthony also remembered about this. There was a golden card.
Mm-hmm.
I don't remember that golden card was for what. Is the 3 days window, pre-order, something like that. It's the card that the Nobi was in end, right? In Las Vegas show. Was that card?
Yeah. Yep. It was.
Okay.
It was. If I understood correctly, I thought it was going to be for the early adopters for the
I
first
thought
3
was the end
days.
caps.
But
because the handcuffs was also an extra bonus or something.
yeah, the
like
handcuffs were too as well. So this whole announcement was botched. You know what I mean? They didn't handle it very well. So I don't know what happened with the card. Maybe they just decided, fuck it, we're not going to do it, and they didn't do it.
I tell you, when you hold these jars in the end, no camera can show you how beautiful the head sculpt looks with the rooted hair. It's really beautiful.
It does
really
look amazing.
I didn't want to take them out from the jars. I just wanted to keep
You just
them
want to
inside.
display the figures with no head.
The thing is that these jars, they open from the top, not from the down. And if you have big hands like me, you need to put your fingers through the neck to try to push, and they use some kind of glue to have the neck connected to that piece. You need to make a huge strength, and of course you will mess up the air a bit. But the air, I don't know what they did, because the air was wet, like with some gel, and still
Like pre-treated, like
yeah, looks really good. That thing you see there in the back, some people were asking me, the black thing, that is to keep to avoid the part for the movable eyes, because they were afraid maybe we'll fall down with shaking. It's to keep that in place, because you need to remove the head piece in the back. But that is very well attached. It will never fall down. But I think they just want to be sure. I like these jars, really. These jars are very, very good to use for head sculpts.
Yeah, like presentation matters, and I think what they did with this packaging is just freaking amazing. I mean, look at the foam, how it is all well like individually packed, right? Joao, you show it with everything. Everything had a plastic bag, and it looked
everything
premium.
It took me a long time to take a plastic bag for everything. They use a plastic bag for every tiny piece.
This is technically when you get a statue. I mean, you get everything like that individually covered. And that's exactly what they did. So they translate their Queen Studios statues experience into the 1/6, and that's kind of premium. So you kind of feel the premium when you see. I mean, the packaging, the design of the box looks amazing. You can see the bullets, and there's another bullet underneath that obviously you cannot see in the camera, but you mention it.
Yeah, there's another bullet, and they use, I don't know what they use, because when you open the box, the styrofoam, I was saying this yesterday in my stream and they were laughing. Do you ever notice then when you open a new Apple product like iPhone or a MacBook, there's a specific smell to the box?
The cobalt mines.
Yeah, this one is the same. There's a specific smell to this. It's not a bad smell, it's a good smell. Even the heads, when I opened that jar, well, there was a smell. I don't know if they put some drug over there only for me to get crazy with the Joker.
You see you out like smoking the packaging.
Well,
that's the unboxing experience, my friend. When you open a Hot Toys, what the first thing you notice?
Is the smell, yeah.
The smell.
The plastic smell.
Such fucking good.
I would say that what was I saying? The like I said, like in the beginning of the year, right? That these are not for everybody. I've been saying it for months and months, right? It's a hybrid. They were just trying to hybridize, a little mix of like high-end statue down into 6CL form. So when people say, oh, they're going to expect this from Hot Toys, it's like, don't, because you're just going to set yourself up for disappointment. Hot Toys is a mass production company. And granted, yes, you can probably get completed or semi-completed lines in your Hot Toys collections, right? You're not going to get that with InArt. I get that.
Right.
These are supposed to give you this type of experience every time. Every piece should be super high quality, right? And Joel, man, I watched your video last night, and it's freaking killer, dude. So great job on it, man, because you got through everything.
Thanks,
like,
you know what? I'm a hater, so I'm gonna dislike this video.
No problem. Now it's already 8 people dislike. No problem. You can dislike.
I know who the people are.
I also know. It's Howard Chen, JC Hong.
Every Hot Toys people, right? T-Dubs.
T-Dubs, yeah. T-Dubs and all
this video 5 times.
No, really, I wasn't bored the entire time. I watched the whole 20 minutes.
Because again, this is new. Like, this is a brand new thing. So you want to watch everything, packaging, even the little those little bags that you put so to contain the humidity, you want to see that one too, kind of read it. And I mean, it's everything.
Read the
You want
text for the
to,
humidity.
right?
I
I mean, at
didn't
this
care about
point,
that.
guys, I said this to you before. When now that this figure is out, you need to watch every single review, and this is the reason why. And I expressed this many times, because if something goes wrong, because I mean, hope not, but if anyone gets something broken or wrong, you want to see that too, because remember, you're gonna pay a lot of money for for this thing coming from overseas, because everyone is gonna pay the price. So you need to watch everything out there, like everything, literally everything out there, to see how, if the packaging is consistent, to see if a peg is broken, to see if the arms are heavy, everything. So I got the sculpted hair. Actually, I didn't get the rooted hair.
See, my problem with that though, Dante, I don't know. What do you think? What do you guys think, man? I'm probably not gonna get my Joker, which is the same as yours. I got the 2-pack rooted, but I probably won't get it till March through spec. So I was thinking in my head, I was like, should I still do a review on it in March?
Why not?
Of course.
Why
Yeah.
not? What happened if?
Well,
I mean, God
of
forbid,
course.
knock on wood. What happened if something is damaged on that one?
Well, I would say that, of course, just in general, if it did. But the reason I say that is because we all know how everybody gets. Like, would by March this be old news and nobody cares?
And,
That's why I was like,
you
They
should
want to
do
see
it and
quality.
yeah, you should do it and do it like me, because I don't know what I would find inside. That's why I did unboxing and shoot everything as I was unboxing myself. I didn't check previously. I started shooting as I was unboxing. If something went wrong, and there was a thing wrong actually, that then I rectify by myself. I didn't know. If you notice, when I'm later on, when I'm using the diorama cell, the cell has a die cast, right? That goes into the base. If you notice in my video, the cell is shaking. It's not stable. And I was like, oh, don't tell me that this has some problem. And then I removed the cell, and there was a small piece of wood in a corner that I had to use a tweezer to remove, and then the cell stay in place. So if it happened to anyone, you need to check if it's all clean for the cell to enter inside, because mine had a little piece of wood that I had to take out.
that was just preventing. I see what you mean. Okay. Well,
I don't know
I probably
what
will. I
was
just
that.
figured it's going to be in March. I'll do it anyway. Okay, I'll do it anyway. It sounds like
I mean,
people in the chat want me to do it.
I got mine from Kit Chen, so I don't know when I'm gonna get it.
No, Kit he said he's shipping in early February.
You see? So I'm gonna get my
Okay,
February.
so maybe we're all going to get it around that approximate
Yeah,
time.
yeah.
it
Only,
should
I
be
mean, if
around
you
there.
live in Hong Kong or China, you're gonna get it quicker, obviously. But us here, we're gonna get it late. So
In China, everyone I know, all of my friends, they almost got it in the same day as me. Everyone got it about that day. Sculpted, single, rooted. Everyone is getting their Joker in hands.
So I think we need to move to China, Anthony.
Yeah, you can move to here.
I actually almost could for like
So?
half of next year.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
To where?
Like
To where? Which part? Hong Kong or what? Where?
No, to I don't know where, but somewhere in China. Not Hong Kong.
Look at this. Look
Come
at this
here,
I have
comment.
to figure out the specifics. Yeah. I don't know though. We'll see about all that, man. I don't think I can make it all the way out there. But I don't know. We'll see what happens.
MB
There
Dyson
may be
says,
some rumblings.
he says, I did the liquid metal T1000
Yeah.
bases in Esco. That looks
Yeah.
pretty cool, right?
The ones they have in Vegas were white color, but then they changed for this liquid metal that looks much better. Looks better.
Looks premium.
This thing is very heavy. This base and the cell is very, very heavy. It's a very
It's wood,
heavy
right? It's
piece
real
inside
wood,
around.
right?
Yeah. It's a wood mixed with plastic, because the sides parts is plastic, but this cell here, one thing people told me I didn't notice is that the cell here doesn't have those crosses. I didn't notice that.
Crosses.
There are some crosses in the cell in the prototype.
We mentioned this
on the
like
cell.
a few months
really?
ago. Remember? People were like, "Nah, you guys are crazy."
Yeah, there are
Oh,
no crosses. That's not something that matters a lot. But
No.
You know what?
yeah, they're
They
gone.
they made a mistake on this one. They forgot a screw.
for Oh,
Just making that shit up.
you can see here when I'm
No,
placing.
they had the iron crosses, you know, like
Really?
World
I
War
don't
II.
remember.
Like it's not, they're not here.
There's here 2 seconds that you will see that the cell is not stable. When I'm taking the bench, I'm making a bit of strength now, and it will
He's
fall
so
back.
scared. He's pushing it like, oh my
Oh, I was not scared. I was on my knees. Okay, look at the cell now. It will. Whoa, you see. It was a piece of wood, but it's okay. This is a huge piece, I tell you. Look
love
at
the
how
Hell's
these
Sculpture.
come out of the
The
box.
likeness is
Look at
100% on point.
Look at this, how these come out of the box.
And that's like right out of the box, huh?
People complaining with me, you didn't show the articulation. I don't want to screw my suit. I don't want to screw the tie. I show as much as I could, really. I didn't. I don't know how to
This is
do the flexing
pricey.
well.
You know, you see, when you do a review on a statue, it's different because the statue is already with a pose. So you don't have to worry about breaking anything, right? You don't have to move anything, really, right? Only when you put it together, but that's what you do off camera. But now, when you're doing a review like this, I mean, you don't want to like really move the arm, you know.
Yeah,
That's the toughest part. So I don't know if I'm gonna do that either. But maybe I will do some
you will.
articulation.
Maybe you will destroy your body to show how is the articulation. The magnets on the ends work very, very well.
Oh, I'll do it,
You
bro.
can-
I'll just name the description of my video like "Crazy Man destroys $1,000 InArt Joker," and then
so you will have 1 million
I'll
views.
just bend the
I
shit- right?
promise you.
I'll just bend the shit out of it. Fuck it.
Look at this comment. AJ says, "I'm hoping TW accidentally chips me a 2-pack rooted."
Oh, you never know.
You never know, man.
And then you complain that you got lost in the mail, so you can get extra credit. Oh man, how much is it rooted here? Like 1,100, 1,000, something. Like
Yeah,
that?
mine was like. Yeah, I'll tell you guys right now how much I paid.
Bro, and the magnets on the base, they are strong. When you want to take the figure out, the base comes together.
So you can lift it with the base
Yeah.
underneath. So that's good.
You see, I'm holding my hand on the base for the base stay on place, but it stays really well. But
So
the
now-
magnets are in the middle, right? They are not. There are no magnets on the sides.
Oh, it's funny.
See the advertising because you are paying me. See it all.
It's funny
Don't
because
skip.
I have my Equinox shirt. I don't know if you guys can see.
You
but
see, they know.
Oh yeah.
You know,
They
you know
know.
this motherfucker goes to Equinox.
All right.
One time only.
so
I want to see
my
Lady Gaga. Let's skip this.
my total. Well, I don't know how it's gonna work with shipping, but my total was 1,039.
I ordered mine for 1.6 kid. I think mine was the sculpted one, so it was like 700 something.
Okay. So I don't know though. Like with Spec, I don't know if I'm sure he's gonna probably have to charge me something for shipping, but
Okay,
out the gate it was 1039.
So we have a question for Joao from Tyria. Do you know if the Joker with circular base would fit on a detail shelf, height wise? Joao?
What's the height of the D12? I don't know. Do you know?
I don't know.
15 inches approximately.
I'll measure that for you. Wait a moment.
Oh, it's such a you see, you get special service. Hit the like button for that and subscribe if you already didn't. I mean,
Yes.
or just do a super chat.
Hey Philip, can you give me a ruler?
Please?
I think it will because it's a 12-inch figure. I don't think the base is very tall.
You know one thing that bothers me on this one, and maybe it could be a room for improvement in another, or maybe that's the only way. Is like how you do the rolling eyes, that you need to take the part of the back, and the hair is in the middle.
Well, what else could you do? I mean, I get it.
Maybe you can just do a control remote and just move the eyes with a control instead of taking the shit out.
Well, then it's like a $2,000
I
figure.
know.
I mean, like
just for that, like tick, tick, tick.
Yeah.
Can you
Yeah, I
imagine?
mean, I get it. Yeah,
I mean,
no,
what
it's
else can you do,
expensive.
really?
Yeah, there's nothing you can do. There's not. That was the way they could. That's the only way they can do it, man. I see a lot of people in chat. Yeah, dude, it's an expensive figure, no doubt. Like I said, this isn't for everybody. I don't see there's any wrong way about doing it, but what I decided to do is when it came out, I just set it up as a payment plan.
I
And then
would
I
say
just
it's around
paid every month.
13.5 inches. It's enough?
13.
Yeah, that would fit. That would fit. Yeah.
would
Around
fit.
13, 14 inches around.
96
Look at that.
down.
Look at that ankles. Look at that.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh.
This is the part I was telling you. Like, how awesome is that? Is that ratcheted joints?
No, this is like a ball joint, but it's
Ratcheted joints?
it's like a ball joint, but it's very tight and stays in place really, really good.
And one thing you mentioned in your video is that it's heavy, right? The body is a bit heavy.
Yeah, it's heavy.
It's not light. So that means it's a good
not light.
quality body, right?
The body is good. The
It's
body
like a
is good.
metal skeleton underneath, or no?
I was going there for the torso, but then I thought no, don't make it.
He's
I was going for the torso, but then no, let it stay.
So, if you grab a regular hot toy in
Okay,
hand,
Josh.
and then you grab a standard Iron Man in hand, where does the Joker weigh in between?
You cannot compare. Do you want me to? If you want, I can take Iron Man, a normal hot toy, and the Joker, and we can check the weight together.
I guess
Let's do
the
Yeah.
question is, do you have the Dark Knight Batman, Joe?
Of course.
How does it scale next to it?
Next to what?
Next to Batman. This Joker next to Batman. The Dark Knight Batman from Hot Toys.
I have Batman in the together with Joker, but is the Joker sitting in this position. I don't have them stand up. You mean what? Stand up? What is the difference?
Next to each other. Like, how is the height? I mean, the height is good. The size, or is the Joker a bit taller, or it seems to be out of.
For you. Come over here, son of a bitch. Come here.
He's cursing to his kids.
What's the difference that should have? I don't know. I don't have an idea.
I think they're the same height.
Okay. Can you see
in
me?
real life. No, we cannot see you.
Okay, this is the Joker, right?
Yeah.
One.
This is the X19, feet by feet together, like this.
Oh, so it's perfectly scaled. Yeah,
feet by feet
that's
together, maybe
good,
like
that's
this.
good.
But attention that I have the Joker is the legs are a bit bent, okay? But they are
Does
scaled well.
your Joker fly?
Yeah, he flies. You want me to send it?
Throw
to
it
you?
and see what happens.
Don't push me because I can really do it. Do you guys
super chat? He will throw it.
do you guys really want to know the weight, or it's
Well,
not important?
I was just curious more. Like, I mean, I guess.
What is his
specific
shoe
weight,
size?
Sure, but I was just wondering how it feels in your hand. Like, if you felt like it was heavier than a standard hot toy,
it's heavy than the standard hot toys. That I can tell you because the body really feels heavy.
but not heavier than an Iron Man, for example.
No.
So
I'm
somewhere
going to
in
check the
between.
weight. Wait a minute. I'm going to take a.
So we know two things.
Okay.
We know that the body is really good, right? Is well scaled. So that's a good thing because it's a different company doing this. The articulation is perfect. I mean, by looking at what Joao did, it was amazing. The height is about 13.5 inches with the base. So if you have a mojo case or detail per se, you can fit it with no problems. What about when can you stand the figure without the base, without the magnetic base with no problem?
Of course, it stands perfectly.
Perfectly. Okay, so that's good. So win-win. So I guess we're winners. We are winners.
We're winners.
Taking stuff over. Okay, let's make the real test.
Are you gonna share something?
How many people watching?
We have 115 people watching.
So hit the like button. Okay, so waiting. You don't need to solo me. Iron Man. This is the
85,
concept.
Concept.
Beach. I don't know. 890 grams. Okay,
How much?
890 grams.
800.
890.
890 grams. Okay.
890 grams. The Iron
Okay.
Man.
Okay.
Get out of here.
That's a little
The
over 2 pounds.
The X19. Okay,
Uh-huh.
365 grams
Okay.
without accessories. The X19 is, I don't have any accessory on
Right.
because I suck at posing.
390, right? You said, or 360?
Fuck my life.
Dude, you need to be clear, bro. People are liking this video.
365 grams.
Okay, 260. Where's that in kilos? I'm just kidding.
Not even
Joker.
close, man. You need to have at least.
Joker.
Never mind.
Joker is 391.
391.
Yes, is heavier than the X19.
But just a little bit, though, not for much.
30 grams.
It's not a lot.
I don't eat 30 grams of chicken in one
That's
day.
over an ounce, bro.
Something else.
Yeah.
What about in liters? How many liters? Oh, just kidding. So that's a good, you see, that's a good one. So we have a good figure with good articulation, good weight, good height, scales perfectly with the DX19. So if you have a Dark Knight Batman, you're good to go. Really, you're not gonna see the difference. So I'm telling you, man, this thing just came to stay for sure. Just came to stay. So that's a good win. All right, so let's move on to the final topic of the night, and it's been a long show. It's been a while since I did a long show.
Bro, I really love this. I really love this base. Once I put it in the center, it just stay in place, no matter what position you have. And
really?
It will not balance at all. Some people, I'm sure you can pose him in the base with only one leg, but I will not risk it.
You see, I remember when we invited this guy from Queen Studios, John. He said that the whole base is magnetic, so you can put the figure anywhere. No. But this is only the center, right?
The manual specifically shows you there are two magnets in the center of the base. The manual shows you that, and if the manual says so, I believe, because I really feel that where the base is pushing is in the center. Is not in the sides. I cannot feel anything.
Right.
The magnets are exactly in the center.
So and that's not bad.
If you go to the manual, it shows you that the position the magnet will align the sole of the shoe on the figure. There are exactly two pieces in the center. One thing that is interesting is that you really feel the strength of the magnets. They are very, very strong.
Really?
Very, very strong. Yeah.
So that's same thing with the pecs, right? On the hands. So when you change the hands, it's really strong as well. You can move the.
You can feel the wrist. The magnet is pushing the ends inside when you apply some strength. Yeah.
Also, that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
InArt
so AJ says, I refill and empty my drink during the show, so that's a great sign. Fantastic stream tonight. Oh, thank you so much, my friend. We're having fun. We kind of spoke about everything. It's kind of like a recap of 2022, really. Like we talk about prices, we talk about shipping, we talk about figures, statues. I spoke up with you guys. We saw the InArt Joker from Joao, which, by the way, he has the review up. So if you want to actually hear the audio and hear his thoughts, you can go to his channel. The link is down below. He's already like what, 8,000, 9,000 views already?
No, it's now I'm not concerned about that. I'm concerned about showing you one thing. Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry to tell you, but I love this head sculpt. I think that
1080p.
Wait, because it's not focused. It's the camera. Wait, I focused. It's not 1080p. You are really.
Yeah. It looks good.
Wait.
You see, this type of head sculpts, believe it or not, sometimes it's better seen in person than for some reason when you take a picture.
No doubt, this looks much better in person than in the
pictures, right?
Yeah, in person looks really, really like him. I really like this head sculpt. I don't know what happened here, because I saw the blogger photos and I didn't like the head sculpt, but when I got it in hand, I think looks much better.
So what about the shininess?
It's shiny.
rock that.
This thing is shiny, really.
Let me see again.
Under the light, this thing is really shiny. Here you cannot see because I don't have much light here, but it's really shiny, the armor. But there's a lot of rust in the armor, so it looks really good. I think the armor looks really good, and the body feels thinner.
It's different than the other one.
Feels thin. Then the Dura Steel Mando, because I don't have the Beskar one, but then the Dura Steel Mando feels thinner, more movable.
Do you have the Transport Trooper?
Of course.
Did you try to? I didn't watch the review because again I'm gonna get this one. But did you?
In the review, I said they don't match, but actually Monica already told me, and because he did that, the Transport Trooper, you just need to pull the neck out. It's easy. You remove the rubber piece, and then you just put that rubber piece on the neck of the Djarin, and you place on the Transport Trooper. It's he said is a 2 minutes fix.
Oh, okay.
Easy to do, and works
probably-
perfectly. Now I'm going to get other Transport Trooper because they are the Transport Trooper here now is $98. I'm going to get other one only to use with the head sculpt.
Just to break it and destroy it. You know what? That's a good idea. Maybe I do that too. Maybe I get one cheap. Maybe I call my friends from T-Dubs and ask them to send me one in 2 years.
Mhm. He looks good. I'll never rock the head sculpt, but I think he looks good.
No, I mean, I'm using.
I would maybe put it on a Transport Trooper, right? Maybe that way. But
oh man,
but I think
yeah,
I think I'm going to get a second one because I need the stuff for the swoop bike. I pre-ordered the regular one by mistake, and I need all those accessories for the swoop bike. If not, I need that bird shit Boba Fett helmet.
All right, so Blackton Cruz with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much for that. I just want to know, most figure ankles become weak when they get old. Do you think they will become a problem?
I think this
due to crunch
no one can say. I cannot tell that by a figure that I have for like 5 days, right? I think after a year, when all of us already have posed the Joker, move him around, and then we will see how the ankles will handle this.
Yeah, one thing for sure, if the quality is good from the start, chances are that you're not gonna have a problem. Probably, I mean, if it's 20 years from now, it's a different story, right? But for the most part, I think you're gonna be fine. If it's a good quality, you shouldn't be worried about it. And seems to be, based on what I saw in Joel's review, I mean, the quality is freaking good. So
But one thing is that I think they didn't make.
Thank you for the super chat.
They didn't make this figure like for you to be always playing and moving and what. I think this is a figure that you find a pose, you put it on your display, and call it a day.
Agreed.
That's like Anthony's been saying for so long, like a hybrid between a statue and a 1/6 scale figure.
Yeah, and you see, I don't post my figures much. Like, if you see my figures that I have on my display, most of them are like kind of museum pose type of thing. I mean, I don't do super crazy poses. The only poses that I have that are, or figures that have a dynamic pose, is the actual Luke, Ender Luke and Leia. I put on the speeder bike, both of them.
Well,
That's the only one.
I think the idea is.
You guys want to see? Let's see if you guys want to see. Hold on. Let me see if I can add.
Fuck, what did fall down?
I think there goes your Joker. You look right. That's the first place you fucking look.
Oh, holy shit!
No way.
No,
I don't know.
What fall down?
But that was the first place he looked. Was the where he had his
Yeah,
Joker.
the first place I looked was the Joker. I thought was the Joker fall down, but no.
All right,
Well,
hold on. Let me
good.
see if I can share with you guys, so I can give you a small, quick.
Dante, I need to go after 5 minutes. Okay.
No, you're gonna stay here until tomorrow.
No, I really need to go because I need to say hello to Dan on
My little
LW.
friend?
I should be there at 11:40.
You want to say hello to my little friend?
And I only have 30 minutes because I'm finally going to watch Avatar with my kids.
But you're gonna watch that now and then go there?
Now I'm going now there and then go to watch.
Oh, okay. I
already
was
got
like, I don't know if you're gonna make it, man. Like,
no, of
like a
course not.
3-hour
Avatar is like
movie.
3 hour
Yeah.
movie.
yeah.
How can I do this? Okay, I'm gonna mute myself. Hold on.
Yeah, okay. He's gonna try that out. No, I agree though. Like even with Hot Toys or any other 6-scale figures, we usually just get a good pose with it, and then it's on the shelf. And then every now and then, maybe you get bored of that pose, you want to mix it up.
You have no sound. You have no sound.
I guess we don't need it. He just wants to show
We
us how
don't.
he's
We
got
just
him.
want to show. Yeah, the Luke and Leia and Speeder Mike look cool.
Yeah, that's what I want to do. I just don't have the bike.
This Joker, the Prime one.
I don't like this.
I don't like the smile.
I don't
But
either.
I
don't
think
like
the rest
sculpt.
looks really good. That's these model cases that really catch dust because it seems there are a lot of particles on the acrylic.
Acrylic is like a dust magnet. So you want to make sure you can brush it down or use this product that I use on my acrylic to wipe it down and clear the streaks. And if you get an ionizer too, you should have like an ionizer in your room because that'll zap a lot of the whatchamacallits. Yeah, all the dust particles and whatnot. Yeah.
Batman Forever. I'm waiting on this one.
I need that.
Dragon Ball stuff. This guy really enjoyed the Dragon Ball.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, these six series cases are not bad. I think they're a little too small for my taste, but they are compact enough to make it look it still looks really nice. Bo-Katan.
I'm not using her with a head sculpt. I'm using her with the helmet. I like that helmet so much. I think that helmet's so badass.
It is pretty badass. Not yet.
Dante, you're back.
You're still muted, bro.
Not yet. You're still
All right,
muted.
can you guys hear me now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, so that's he said what? Dante going to take that pose from the I know. That was a good pose.
That's how I had him on. I had him on the Mando bike like that forever.
Really?
I was like, this is my only bike I had, right? And then, well, it's the only bike I still have. I don't have the Jedi one yet.
Dante, I really need to go, man. I'm
no
sorry.
problem, my friend. Have a good one. Yeah, I'm actually gonna
All
wrap
right,
this up
Joel.
too because it's getting late here.
Guys, everyone in the chat, Dante, Anthony, Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my friend.
Well, brother.
Let's see what the new year brings us. But I think there's a storm coming sooner than later.
A new show that have no names.
And the new show.
what?
We are all expecting to see the new show that you will have.
The new show.
It's called the new
Barbara
show.
Walters died?
Well, that's the TV host, right?
Yeah. Oh, that's sad.
Yeah.
Pelé died too.
Who?
Pelé?
Who's?
You know Pelé?
Pelé. Oh yes, the football player. Yeah.
Yeah. 82. But Happy New Year's, my friend. Enjoy the movie. I'm gonna watch Avatar 2 next week.
Yeah, man. I'll talk to you soon, Joel.
Everyone in the chat, Happy New Year.
Thank you.
All the best wishes for everyone. Okay. Bye.
Yes. All right, and this kind of concludes the show. It's been a fun, long show. Oh my God, 2 hours and 37 minutes. It's a long freaking show. It's been a while since I've done a long show, but I want to say thank you to Joao, who just left. I want to say thank you to my friend Anthony from 6-Scale Mafia. Anything you want to share with us, my friend, before we call it for the night?
I mean, I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, it's fun to hop in and shoot the shit with you for the last night of the year. It's always a pleasure. You know how we do. I don't know. I got my stream tomorrow night. That's gonna be fun. That's gonna be a good one. And road to 5K, man. So come over and say what's up, man. Yeah, man. 5, right? That's pretty wild, man. It's been a good run, man.
It's been a good run. It's been a good year. I mean, hopefully next year will be better in terms of collecting, in terms of everything. I want to wish you guys a very happy new year. Thank you so much for your support. this year and every single year. That matters to me. When you guys showed up on my shows, when you guys like my videos, comment. Even if you dislike my videos, fine. You don't have to like everything you see. But thank you. You guys have been very awesome with me. That's the least I can say. You guys have been amazing, really. So next year, this is the last show for this year, the last collectors night show with this name at least. We're gonna have new shows next year. Um, Definitely a Friday show. It's gonna happen. I'm thinking to do another one during the week. So I'm not sure which day yet because Tuesday was good for me, but then it became too hectic. But new things coming next year. Stay tuned for that. Reviews are coming as well. We're gonna have the unboxing and review of Din Djarin, Mando, and Quell next week, and also Robin from the Batman Forever. So stay tuned for that. I have the review of Doc Brown, so check it out. I put it yesterday, and also the review of Batman Forever, or the Sonar Suit Batman, which is another really good figure. So thank you everyone for watching. Don't forget to like, follow me on Instagram, Manafa Collectibles, TikTok, Manafa Collectibles, and not Tinder, but Facebook group Six Kill Media. And as always, guys, Happy New Year's and be well, and see you around in the next video.
Yeah.
Happy New Year's.